Everybody is talking about Wiley. Why you outside at a Trump rally? I want to first of all tell you, stop getting mad at Wiley that them good white folk let me get a Trump shirt. Y'all, it doesn't make sense to me. Either A, all white people is racist, or B, all white people is not racist. I'm going to go with B. I'm with white people, and I can't even tell you how great it was. And it wasn't just with white people. It was with Indian people, people from Canada. It was a lot of people at a Trump rally. We all outside. Now, mind you, all of us couldn't get in the restaurant. Okay? We were all upset. All of us. We were all upset. Everybody wanted to go see Trump. Everybody. We was all outside. The difference is I just was outside and I was like, oh, okay, I can't see Trump. So okay. I'm still talking to people in the line. Talking to people in the line was so amazing. The American people. I mean, I have to like change my language. It was the most incredible feeling ever. It was like I wasn't tired. For the first time ever, it's American people. It wasn't because you know how sometimes you go, I'm the only black person in it. It doesn't matter about that because I wasn't the only black person there. I'm just saying American people. It was that's all I can say. America. It was amazing. I had fun. I was joking. Why are you saying anybody can take you home? I love to joke. I love to have fun. White people love to have fun. Black people love to have fun. Indian people love to have fun. Canadian people love to have fun. Y'all is so uptight. Trump supporters are having fun. We're not out here worried and cussing and burning up buildings. Trump supporters is out here working hard and having fun. When we all in the line, we all lock steady on the same team. We all having fun. When we out at a Trump rally, so I don't understand people because like, sir, it's Trump rally. Is it racist? Is it a Klan meeting? I didn't see any Ku Klux Klan. I didn't see no hoods. I didn't see no flags burning. I didn't see no crosses burning. I didn't see none of that. It's like for years, people have lied on the Republican Party and said they're just so racist. And oh my gosh, baby, ABC News was there. He had on the motherfucking mask. For what reason? He wanted to be out there reporting for Trump and the fucking mask was on his chin. I don't understand that. I said, sir, why do you have a mask? Because of COVID. And I said, sir, why is the mask on your chin? Oh, make America great again. And then he put the mask back on his face. So if COVID is real, why are you got your mask on your chin? If COVID is real, ABC, I said, well, you just fake news. Can you tell your boss, George Stephanopoulos, to send me a burger? He started giggling and laughing. You got to understand, people. Americans love to laugh. You got to understand. When it's time to have fun, it's time to have fun. Okay, Trump in the restaurant, right? We all saying, fight, 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 fight. But you don't just keep streaming the shit. Once Trump wasn't coming outside, because once you are a president and you do a campaign event and it's inside, you can't come out, even if Trump want to come outside and shake everybody's hand. He cannot. We know that. Well, I know that, but still, I wanted him to come outside and shake my hand. So I still wanted him to come outside and shake my hand. Okay, but reality set in. Okay, this is a Secret Service. This is a risk. He can't do it because of the security risk. Every president will love to come outside and shake everybody's hands, go with the common American, but due to security protocol, they cannot. He did a closer we saw presidential for those that could get in the restaurant. Me and many of my Trump friends, we could just see the SUV trucks. That's it. It's a security risk, you guys. You got to understand security risk. This ain't you going to see your friend and he running for president. He can just come outside, hey, y'all, what up, where the icy cups at? You can't do that. That's not reality. That's just stupid. But I had a ball. Like, I went and they was like, in the line, we got Trump shirts. They had, what shirt was that? That was, I'm sorry, y'all. Trump really upset most people 2024. Okay, I'm going to show y'all something. Now, this shirt is the shirt, right? The truth really upset most people. Right there is a coffee stain. Let me just tell you how much fun I was having. I'm telling the lady, yeah, I want to drink your coffee. The white lady gave me her coffee. You want this coffee? Here you go. I'm drinking, jokingly, not like, so, but I just went on and started, and it was wasting all of my shirt. She said, that's fine, you can have it. Because once you put your lips on it, she didn't want it back. So it was her iced coffee. And then the one of the gentlemen there, he was picking up the like garbage, like the bottles of water and stuff. So we went litter. So I gave it to him. He said, no. We're gonna put it in the plants because we're not gonna just put it in the bag. So he just put it in the plants, whatever the case may be. So I'm having a ball. Baby, I'm having so much fun. Now it's the Wiley, the comedian. Is it any white person could take me to go get a burger? I know y'all white. Y'all got some good credit. How do you know we got good credit? How do you know we have money? Baby, I looked at that white lady, that white truck. I know you may be broke, but your ass ain't nigga broke. She start giggling. I start laughing. It's levels to being broke. Now you may be broke. But your ass ain't nigga broke like Wiley. There is levels of being broke. That lady, how do you know? I don't have any money. It looks like you don't have that much money, but judging by how I look and you look, how you standing in this line, you ain't MC nigga broke. Baby, I'm MC nigga broke hammer. Wiley. You ain't the type of broken me. You ain't on no air mattress. I can guarantee you that. Judging how she was standing, she got a California king bed. Just judging how she was standing. I'm up in there, and then we interviewed. God is my witness. I'm so excited interviewing like the white bloggers. Sir, it look like you're crazy. Do you? I said, I'm not crazy. You just yelling all in the line. You're the loudest one in the line. I told that, sir, no offense, but I'm the brokest one in the line. So of course I'm the loudest one. You be broke like me. How much money you got in your bank account? I said, I'm going to show it to you. I showed this man my bank account. I showed these reporters my motherfucking bank account. I said, sir, here it is. I don't have that much money. This is all the money I had. It was like, damn. Okay. He's telling the truth. Breaking news, he got 300 in the check, 200 to save it. This nigga is broke. They couldn't believe it. I said, this have to last me until next month. I got more bills to pay. And this is just money I'm keeping. The bills is I got more bills to pay. Lights, State Farm. I got more bills to pay. So when I'm talking to these, and they weren't even white, they were brown, I believe Mexican. They were talking about how they went underground. They said, wow, you can go underground, interview the homeless people. And I said, come on, I'm so motherfucking broke. I do a documentary for all the homeless people in the underground. Give it to me. I'll take it. I'm broke. What do I have to lose? I'm not afraid of people in underground in Las Vegas. I'm one check for being motherfucking underground, being their neighbors. So why can I judge them? They accept me. They accept me. And I'm like, well, damn, I'm about one. At least let me see what kind of real estate they got underground. Because, baby, if Comrade Kamala Harris get in there, my ass gonna be underground in Las Vegas swimming when it rains. So it is in my best financial interest that Trump get in there and not Comrade. I'm suffering under Comrade Kamala Harris. Trump not in office, I'm suffering under her ass. And people say, why are you cussing? Sir, this is ABC. Why are you cussing out Kamala? She's the because she's not motherfucking doing her job. I know y'all not used to people cussing out the vice president. I'm not used to it either. But you get broke and be one step living underground, your ass gonna be cussing out the vice president too. Stop playing with me. You can say that all day long when you got about $5,000 in your checking and then $20,000 in your savings. Apartments, 2-bedroom, 13. Let's say $3,200. They send me apartments in my email. I would love to get those apartments. I'm getting phone calls. Hey, sir, you said, yes, I'm signing up for apartments. I do that. I sign up for what I would love to have. I'm still sending the application. Oh, we see that you had signed up for this apartment. Are you one of these? Yeah, I just want to come and look. I just want to come and look. I can't afford the shit. So here I am taking meetings to look at 2 bedrooms, 1 bedroom. Can't afford nothing. Just wasting these people's time. But I'd rather do that than to be going underground. I'm going to always do that. I work every single day working on YouTube. I work. What kind of more work do you want me to do? Move to Atlanta. I don't have the money to move to Atlanta. Move where? Who gonna bring, what apartment I'ma stay in Atlanta? Who room I'ma stay with? Who couch I'ma sleep in? Y'all think moves, do you know that costs, that doesn't make sense. Lisa, you telling me to move to Atlanta and still want to say, well, damn, Wiley, okay. Move back to Chicago. I cannot move back to Chicago with my family. What, to see my mom drunk? How? Why are you trolling when you tell us you're for Trump? I am for Trump. You guys keep thinking, and this is another debunk, that all Trump supporters are rich. And that is a myth that I'm debunking in real life. All Trump supporters are not rich. I met some that was going through like me. It was one Trump supporter. I am paying, I'm tired of Uber taking 60%. I said Uber could do a 50-50 split. I'm negotiating like I'm speaking for Congress. I'm like, but how about they do a 50-50 split? Sir, are you a congressman? No. I'm just a common ass or more ordinary ass American. Okay. Then when they said, do you believe Uber can do 50-50? I don't want to answer that. I don't get involved in businesses, people business. I don't get involved in Uber business. Well, then, bitch, why the fuck you here? Stop asking me a question you're not ready for the answer. I'm the type of person, and it said YouTube is real glitchy. It's so sad. I do apologize, Jazz. I'm upset because YouTube is all glitchy. YouTube is all freezing. I can't do nothing. Like, ever since I stumped for Trump and I've been dragging Kamala Harris, everything that I touch glitch. Baby, station head is glitching. Baby, let me tell y'all something. It ain't just YouTube and StreamYard tripping. Baby, it's YouTube, it's StreamYard, it's Station Head, it's Instagram, it's X. All the platforms is glitching. All the platforms is glitching. Okay, let me make it plain. It's a me thing. All my platforms is glitching. YouTube, X, Station Head, StreamYard. I'm talking about Wiley Station Head Stream. All my accounts glitching. I was trying to see, it was a Beyonce tweet. I tweeted Beyonce this morning. I wake up, I'm trying to read it back to my audience, to y'all this morning. The tweet gone. I tweeted this at Beyonce, and if I didn't have a copy and paste it in Chat GPT, like a copy of that tweet, it was gone. I had to read y'all the copy in Chat GPT because the tweet that was on X, it was gone. That tweet was gone. Then when I get from the Trump rally, the tweet just mysteriously is back. And Jay was like, yeah, you didn't see that you were. I said, no, it's just sad, man. It's really, really sad because it's like, it'll drive you crazy. What's wrong? I'm just telling people like I'm broke and why I'm supporting Trump and why I went to the Trump rally and how Trump people are not racist. Kamala 2024. Mr. Williams, that's you. That's not getting under my skin. You trying to troll because that doesn't make sense. Why do you want Kamala 2024 and then she say, we're gonna make groceries affordable, but wait till I get elected. Why can't you do it now? That doesn't make any sense. How can you say I'm going? This is Comrade Kamala. I promise you, I'm going to make groceries affordable. We're going to bring it down. But vote for me and then I do it. Why can't you do it now? I'm suffering now. My roommate is working all these jobs to make ends meet now. Why can't you bring the groceries down now? It is so simple. If she do it today, then she'll get my endorsement. She'll get my vote. But she haven't done that. She haven't done no interviews. She like Doritos. Do you know how expensive Doritos is? It's about $3, $4, almost $5 a bag. A bag. Doritos used to be back in the day, 4 Dorito bags for $1. Them days are over. You may get one for a little bitty bag. And he go, Comrade Kamala. She had a big ass bag of Doritos. Doug, give me some. Babe, I got your Doritos. That's Doritos. Those are my favorite. You don't see her swiping her debit card. You don't see her eating the motherfucking Doritos. Neither do you see the price. The fake news media didn't even ask her, ma'am, you know how you buy Doritos. You go to the motherfucking counter, you ring it up, and you pay for it. You don't see none of that shit. That's not right. How the fuck she get some Doritos and then motherfucking pay for it? I would love to go with Trump and get a big-ass bag of Doritos and no motherfucking pay for it. And I will eat the motherfucking shit. How the fuck she get, Comrade Harris, get a big bag of Doritos, and then nowhere do you see her at the counter swiping her debit card? I don't care. She got her an American card. She got a Visa. Baby, the White House got some credit cards. She got money. She got a salary. You ain't see her swipe her card nowhere. And then you didn't even see her ass eating the Doritos. That was the insulting part. You got people out here hungry in real life. You didn't see her. You just said, man, what are you going to do with Doritos? I'm going to eat it later. Eat it later. But then she wrote in her raggedy ass book, when Trump won the election, this is her book. This is Comrade Harris. I was so hungry. I stayed at the television and I ate a big bag of Doritos. It's in her fucking... Give me a second. I don't think I'm lying. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. fuck is her book at? Damn, where the fuck is her book at? Where's her book? Tell you I read, because this is Dr. King. Where do we go from here? The book I was telling y'all, Death of the King, I read that. There's another book I read, reading, Just Mercy. I'm an avid reader. We got this book of this brother Andre Leon. Y'all talking about Candace Owens. She wrote a book called Blackout. Uncle Tim is right. He did wrote a book, Murder in the Beef Sector. I'm reading that. So he did not lie. So while he up there fucking talking, I bought his book. But these motherfuckers, you can't stop Uncle Tim talking about he's stumping for Kamala Harris, and I'm a bitch and a whore, and I'm getting threatened. He gonna harm me, but Kamala didn't motherfucking buy his book. That's why I'm thinking different now with all these people. I used to help people just because they black. Them days are over. I'm not motherfucking just helping you because you black. Because them same motherfuckers that I helped threw my ass under the bus and they threatened me. Let me see if I can find Kamala Harris' book. Damn. And I do apologize, this would have never happened if I had my apartment in Texas. I had a whole library thing set up. But due to the fact I've been, I had to downgrade my apartment. I had to downgrade. What the hell? Let me check in my carry-on. It's not about color. It never was about color. Thank you. You're right about that. It's about being an American citizen. It's an American thing. Oh, I found it. So it was on the floor. So everybody think I'm lying. You will fucking sit your asses down. This is Kamala's book. New York Times bestseller Kamala Harris. The Truth We Hold in American History. In this book, she talk about the night she was elected to be a black, they said black senator or something. Trump won. And she said she was so sad. She went home and she ate a big bag of Dorito chips, watching the TV. And she watched Trump and she ate a bag of she ate so much Doritos until she went to sleep. That's all a lie. Put up in here how Doug read the newspaper, how that doesn't make no sense. If she would have put in there how she make love to Doug, I don't like for the people to lie to me in books. I read people's books just to see what kind of BS, to do a vibe check. I've also read President Obama's book about fathers, about his father and all of that, about his father that's in Africa and disowned him and didn't pay him no mind, about how his father met his white mother in Kansas. He wrote a book. These people wrote, they be having these books, but the problem is the black people from like Inglewood, they're not reading these books. So They don't know. People, a lot of folks didn't know that this is Kamala Harris. To tell you she ain't black. That's Comrade Harris. Do that look like a black woman to you? That is a Indian woman. Look, Indian. This is the picture that they don't want you all to see. Indian. Go get you some Doritos. Oh, thank you, Misty. Thank you for that $9.99. Well, I'm gonna have to wait to get them Doritos because you sent a super chat, so I get that next month. So if you want to cash out me, Missy, I can get them Doritos today. So if you want to get me to get some Doritos today, I get it today. But that $9.99, Google gonna take their percentage, and I won't be able to get no Doritos until next month. But if you want me to get some Doritos today, Missy, cash at me a $9.99, and I go walk to 7-Eleven and go buy a bag of Doritos. But anybody want me to get some Doritos, I'll show y'all in a live demonstration. When people say who you are, believe in the first time. You cash at me, $ Marquise Wiley 28, and you put in there, this is for some Doritos. I will go to 7-Eleven and buy some Doritos. And I go, put on me some pants, put on me a Trump shirt, put on me some pants, some socks, shoes, and I'm going to go on over there to walk me and go get me some Doritos. I'm not going to take your money. Sir, are you going to take my money and scam me? No. Every dollar you send me, I go do what I have to do. When my followers, because I was so poor, and my producers, a lady, about 2 people gave, they said, Wiley, we know you don't have the money, but we're going to cash app you. So I won't be embarrassed. Here go $20 for a Trump shirt. Here you go. I'm so poor. My audience have to give me for a Trump shirt. They have every right. Because if you have a platform, you go to your platform. And I'm rich, and you are rich in spirit. I'm rich in spirit. Correct. Amen. Honey, you did that. Amen. And my audience, they said, okay, here you go. For you could buy a Trump hat. I believe this was $20. And the shirt was about $30. So somebody altogether, they gave me the $50. And I was able to get this hat. Someone cash at me and said, here you go. We're going to cash app you. My cash app is $ Marquise Wiley 28. They cash at me. And guess what? And I paid for all the stuff. Because you can't, it's a disservice when people are selling items and then you be like, I don't have it. Just give it to me because I'm black. They don't know. Give me a second. I'll post it in the comments too, just in case y'all don't post it. I'll post it so y'all can see it because, But I love my audience because I don't just have a black audience. I have white people from Amsterdam, Canada. It was a lady in Canada. Her daughter said, Wiley, can you do a surprise, sing my mama a happy birthday, and say, hey, mama, blah, 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 blah. She gave me a script, and I did that for her. And she lived in Canada. A viewer of mine. You have to be an old school Wiley Show supporter. And they said, can you send my mom a video for her birthday? And she thanked me so much she cried on the phone. She cried on the phone. She called me from Canada. Because at the Wiley Show, they tell the Wiley Show, we all have a show number. Are you not working at CNA anymore? No, I'm not working as a CNA anymore. I'm not working I still have my CNA certificate. And the reason why I'm not working at CNA anymore because the nursing homes, they're trash. It's too toxic. I'm on psych medication. It's too much trauma seeing patients getting beat up, seeing them being fed. So I can't, due to my mental health, I cannot go back to these nursing homes. I was at a nursing home right here in Vegas, TLC Care. As soon as when I went to TLC Care, we was passing out the trays. I mean, the facility was so nice. It was huge. It wasn't that much work. I mean, you really can do it. It was nice, I thought. Soon as when them people got their food, the nastiness of the slop, it was so disgusting. They said, Marquise, I would like some coffee and some cream. The people in the kitchen at TNC Care sent them like old stuff. Like they put garbage. You know how you have in the cart, you guys. I'm gonna describe it to you. They put garbage in there. So they sent the same garbage to the thing. And I felt so ashamed. I felt so ashamed that they would even give these patients just trash, slop. I was hurt. And I said, I can't up here trying to report this place and then I get blackballed in Las Vegas. So you know what? I'm just gonna quit. Expired food, like it was worse. I didn't even eat that bad in prison. I'm sorry, I've never been to prison. In jail or in the behavioral health unit. I ate good. But the residents ain't good at TLC Care. It's a nice place. But they decided, the ownership decided to license the kitchen to a third-party company, meaning they're not employees of TLC Care. They are a private kitchen. And baby, it's a private, it's exactly, because no nursing home, like if it was a nursing home at TLC Care, like if the nurse home TLC, if they had somebody working in the kitchen, I would go in there and I tell the cook, hey, that food was kind of bad now, kind of wake it up for the residents. I kind of talk to the cooks, and the cooks are kind of like make it a little better. I worked in some nursing homes, and I tell the cook, hey, you know what I'm saying? You got to put a little seasoning in there. And they had a seasonings in there and stuff like that. And I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. And one of the cooks that when I used to work at Madison on Marsh, she used to make the food so good. And when she cooked, everybody eat her food. Why? Because she put seasoning in the food. She fed them like they eat at home, and they ate the best. And her boss was like, "Why are you putting seasoning in the food so that people can eat it?" People, older people, they got taste buds. They want nice taste food. My grandmother always say, she wants some stuff to taste with seasoning. They don't want bland. It's like, and she'll go in there, and when she have leftovers, she'll let the employees eat. I remember the good because she knew she had a heart. She knew that she was gonna take care of the rest. And she said, Marquise, let me show you something. These are all the seasonings that they have. So when she cooked, she go in there and she put it in the food. And them residents eat it all. That be the day they all eat 100%. Because you as a CNA, you have to chart how much the patient eat. When sis cooked at the nursing home, when she cooked with all that seasoning, all the patients, even those that they claim they don't eat, they eat good. Those that parade is like baby food, they eat it all because it got seasoning. They act better, but soon the other cooks that don't believe in seasoning, they don't eat. It's like people gotta understand you gotta be a human. This is a human thing. This is an American thing. When you work in healthcare, you gotta have a heart. Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have a heart. They just do it for the money. Your heart gotta be in it. My heart is in it. So back to Trump. I'm sorry. Because I get passionate when I talk about the elderly and the sick and people in wheelchairs. My heart is there. So as long as it's not salty, it should be. It's exactly. We're not talking about being salty like she using a whole gallon of seasoning salt and bitch, you taste it, you get it. No, I'm talking about tasty, not salty. There's a difference. I'm not talking about eating the shit, you eat it, and your blood pressure is 300 over 300. We're talking about having a taste. My father died in a nursing home from a bed sore. Yes, and I'm so sorry to hear that. And most people die from a bed sore is because they did not turn your father every 2 hours. And when he had a little bitty sore, or the CNAs did not put cream on him and turn him. And did not get him up in the bed and turn him every 2 hours. And then it was a sore, and it was a small sore, and it grew big and big and big and big and big due to the fact lazy CNAs and lazy nurses. I have worked, people have a little sore, cream, everything. I tell the nurse, hey sis, such and such got redness, and like you need to check it. If you don't have a good nurse And if you to go check and document, and you got to be a good CNA. You got to go back, do your rounds. ASUS, do you got some cream? That's a good CNA. Put cream, because when I work with residents, I put all type of cream on and I turn them. And they feel so, thank you. Meaning you changed me so good and you got all this piss and all this shit off of me and you put cream on me, you sleep like a newborn going, my grandma, I'm gonna use my grandma as an example because this ain't breaking HIPAA and all that because you got to be careful because people think when you tell people a story, they keep saying, he broke HIPAA, he broke it. Let me tell Dora Crusoe's story. My grandmother. So when my grandmother was living at 316 Wayne Street, when she was living with my mother, my grandmother was living with my mother in the room. And I finally was able to see my grandmother. And she had sores and everything. She needed to be clean, right? She needed to be clean. She had a sore on her heel. And she needed to be clean. She sored herself. So I cleaned, and she would complain. My grandma would beat on the wall. Boom, boom, help, 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 help. And everybody was like, that's how she is, blah, blah, blah. I said, no, she needs to be changed. I can smell her. So I would go in there and change her. Because at first my grandmother didn't want me to change her because she, I'm a man and blah, blah, blah. But that shifted. She said, come and change me. Get this off me, Marquise. Get this off with, change me. And so I changed her. Changed her diaper, clean her real good. Changed her diaper. Put cream on her. Sister Williams is a witness, a sister of the church. She just stood and watched me because she didn't know I would do CNA. And I need no help. Change her. Change her real good. My grandmother did this. She went to sleep. And Sister Williams said she gonna sleep good tonight. It's that people, I know the type of work that I do. Y'all think that I'm a troll. No. When I'm in them nursing homes, I'm working. I'm CNA, Marquise, Wiley, boy, colored boy, nigga, whatever them patients want to call me, they have every right. You cannot get offended because you're going to hear some stuff. You're dealing with sick people. So if you get offended because they call you a nigga, don't work in a nursing home. You in the wrong field, baby. So you got to go in there, and I go in there, clean them real good. They sleep good. They sleep good. They sleep good. When the call lights, when I come and work, when I was at Hillcrest, the lights would just go off. Bing, 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 bing. I work 10 to 6. When you get that 10 o'clock, bing, 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 bing. That means them lights left over from 2 to 10. You get on the hall at 10 o'clock. How I work, I go and I do my work. Go in each room, clean. It take a little while. I'm doing rounds from 10 all the way to the light to everything stop. People want medicine, all that. Then next you know, when on my rounds, it's quiet. Mr. O'Neill, he was asleep. Elizabeth need to be changed. It was quiet. He went to sleep. He didn't complain that night. He went to sleep. He didn't start complaining until his wife needed medicine, until he needed an RN. He didn't need no CNA. The CNA part was good. I took care of it to need a nurse. It's quiet. It was so quiet when I worked at Hillcrest upstairs. The lady said, can you please come full time? She said, can you please come full time? Because I do my job. She was shocked. She couldn't believe that a young black man gets up and do his job, and I'm always walking the hall. Then I write down, give me a second. I would write in a piece of paper, or a piece of paper. I would grab a piece of paper, and I would write notes. Case in point, let's just say, for sake of argument, one-on-one need, okay, I'm taking care of one-on-one A. One-on-one A, oh, I need my payments, and I didn't get my payments. I need my payments. Oh, okay. You need your payments from paying 1 to 10. It's a 10. I need my payments. One-on-one B, need payments. 102A, need their colostomy bag changed. 102B, payments. Why is I'm writing all this stuff down? So I can go to the nurse and say 101A need payment, 101B payment, 102A need payment, 102B need payment, and I put on the desk. When I dealt with this white lady at Hillcrest, she got up and she did it. Her and this African nurse, they did their job on that second floor. That worked the tennis shift with Brother Wiley. They did their job. Quiet. When I came back to Hillcrest and worked the first floor, and when I worked with Cecilia and Thaddeus, it was a totally different vibe. Them people didn't do no job. And I'll get at the desk, the same thing I do. Let's say, okay, I'm working the second floor at Hillcrest. So let's just say it's 201, 222. Okay, I'm on the first floor. 101A, pain meds, 101B, pain meds, 103A, pain meds, 108, pain meds. They're the Africans. I send it to them, sleeping. I have to chase that. It was one heavy-set white lady. She needed, I need my medicine. Where's my medicine, Marquise? Where is he? I said, the nurse, I'm searching for the nurse. The female nurse, Cecilia, she said, that's not my patient. That's Thaddeus' patient. I'm looking for that. I asked her, I said, where's Thaddeus? I don't know. Almost an hour went past. Almost 2 hours. I said, where's Thaddeus? I don't know. Leave me alone. Stop waking me up. She get mad because she sleep. And I was waking her up out of sleep. I'm like, where's Thaddeus? Some told me, go in the break room. Thaddeus was knocked the fuck out. I was in that break room sleep. Get out of here, bitch. She cussed me out. And I took a picture. Because all his patients need medicine. All of them need medicine. I'm not coming in there to bother you and interrupt you. If you want to sleep on the job, okay. But at least sleep once your people get their medicine. If I could have did it and went in that cart, Corey and Jesus, Way and Oracle, I would have did it. If I could legally do it, I would have gave them people their medicine. But that's not my job. That's out of my scope of practice. CNAs cannot administer medicine. And I'm up here advocating. Then it was time for me for my lunch break. I said that you don't wake people up. You just go on your break. This ain't the type of job you clock out, you go and clock out. You don't, baby, I said, let me go out. Just go outside. I went outside at Hillcrest in North Dallas. It's so sweet outside, birds chirping, and I'm crying. I'm crying. Because I couldn't believe that this is going on. I said, damn, this is too much. I'm just weeping. Soon when you get back inside, you hear the call, beep, 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 beep. Cecilia, she coming to get me for patients because she can't find her CNA. I can't find her. It's been hours. Everybody likes they sleep. They disappear. So then I would have to leave my work with no lights, go ask for somebody else's lights that's hiding. And you know what the people need? Pissy diapers. They need diaper change, medicine, all that. And she was getting mad. So this is the reality that I come from. My heart is in it. I love the job. I love it. I miss it. I miss my residents. I miss being a CNA. But the type of CNA I am, you going to do your job. And I make nurses do their job. Get up. I be like, ma'am, the people need it. Ma'am, they need to do it. You got to do it. Come on, sis. Come on. And I'm going to help you. I tell them that all the time. I'm a team player. I go in there and help you. If you need help change a colostomy bag, I'll be in there and help you, assist you. Make sure you get the bag. Make sure you have your wipes. I'm gonna be in there helping you. I'm gonna be in there right there helping you. Because when you change a colostomy bag, you need another person in there. It's a 2-person assist type of job. It's a very messy job. So a good CNA will be there to help his nurse. Help him and his nurse. That's what you do when you're a good CNA. You help your nurse, and a good nurse help their CNAs. Every nurse that I had, when I do good, they love me. Come on, Marquise. Oh, it's going to be a good shift. I want Marquise because I'm going to help the nurse. I'm going to make sure be her eyes and ears because the CNAs, we with the patients the most. We with the residents the most. And then you communicate with the nurse because the nurse got to do a lot of documentation. They got to do a lot of passing out meds. They got to do a lot of admissions. They got to do a lot of discharge. So I have to make sure I help her, him or her, and they help me. It's a great team. So when they work with me, they love it because you know what I do, Marquise. I put it on the desk about all of you. They need. Okay, thank you, Marquise. I put it all on their desk. When they chart, I put the paper of everything they need, so they go back to all the people. And when the lights go off, I said, such and such, okay, and then I'll remind them. Why? Because nurses are busy. So you remind them, and then they'll go and do it. If they're a good nurse. It's a good shift. If it's a good shift, a good resident's happy, the facility is happy. I'm gonna say it again. If the residents of these nursing homes are happy, the nursing home is happy. You cannot have unhappy residents and you're gonna think you'll be successful. They are the customers, and the customers are always right. The customers are always right. When you're dealing with people, per the law, they have residents' rights, senior citizens' rights, elder rights. They have rights. They have a right to be clean. They have a right to be fed. They have a right to be served a snack. They have a right to have dignity. They have a right to not be abused. They have a right to not be physical abused. They have a right to not be sexual abused. They have rights. So when Trump say he want to do a health care plan, he want to do a health care bill, I understand per the law, per my experience, what should be in the Trump care law, health care law. Hey, President Trump, may you please put in that law when you elected that if elderly people want to stay at home, they should be able to get Medicaid, Medicare at home. Every elderly person I talked to said that don't exist. That would never happen. That sound good, Marquise. That would never happen. And you would ask her, "What would you like to stay at home?" Yes, but my insurance did not cover me to stay at home 24/7. I had to go to a facility. So they said, "While you're extremely knowledgeable about CNA field and you advocate well, thank you." They don't already have that. That's a lie. If they already had that Southern, my grandmother would not be at Glenwood Nursing Home. She would literally still be at 6531 South Justine. She would be at her house with nurses, doctors. She would not have to sell her house. None of that. There need to be organizations to help elderly people about remodeling their home, grants. It was a program in Chicago that Sister Williams helped my grandmother with. In Chicago, they had a program years ago. Either you can get your porch fixed or you get your roof remodeled. My grandmother had the money at the time. She went on and got her porch remodeled. I said, "Grandma, Sister Williams sent you the paperwork, do the roof. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm gonna pay for my own roof." So she paid for her own roof because she had the money then, because she had a daycare, she had the money. They fixed her roof, boom. So they said, "Miss Crusoe, we're here," because I filled out the application for her porch. Because I was like, "Grandma, you still get a back porch." "Oh, Marquise, fill out the paperwork." This boy fill out the paperwork. One thing about Marquise, he know about the papers. So I'm filling out the people. She signed it, we mail it, or whatever case. So they come in, they install my grandmother at 6531 South Justine when she lived there. They install her a new back porch. Because she was a senior citizen, she was a homeowner. It was some type of special grant program, whatever it was. She got a new porch, a back porch, a new porch. And she got that new back porch. And my grandmother, she loved it. She said, "Oh, that boy filled out paper." That's one thing. I would fill out people's Section 8 stuff. It was Sister Hinton. She did her Section 8 paperwork filled out. To make sure everything was filled out. Because she couldn't do it. She was sick. She was 700 pounds. I would fill it out for her. I would do that. One thing about Marquise, he know how to, my grandmother said, he is so smart. That's one thing about my grandmother. She gonna make sure you feel like the greatest man in the world. Marquise is so smart. When she had her daycare, I was filling out the paperwork, the menus. You have to fill out the menus. Anybody that have a home health care, know you got the menus you got to fill out. You got to fill out the menus. You got to fill out the documents. You got to fill out the menus. I remember I'd be upstairs at my grandma's house typing up, telling parents you got to go pick up your child. If you late, you got to pay a fee. My grandma didn't care nothing about that. She ain't follow none of the rules. They could be late hours and hours and hours and hours. She didn't charge them. She didn't care. Because my grandmother didn't run her business like with an iron fist. Like, you got to pay $500 or $100 fee. My grandma didn't care. She'll complain once they leave, but she ain't gonna kick the child out. Parents will leave their babies in there for hours upon hours and hours. And one lady came in the middle of the night to pick up her child. My grandmother didn't care because the baby was asleep. I'm asleep. Grandma's asleep. I'm sleeping upstairs. And the parent, she would come. She waking us all up. The baby, me. I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Crusoe. Time just got away from me." And she just came from the club. Now, ma'am, you already late. You might as well come back the next day to pick up your child. And I was so pissed. You woke up the baby. You woke up my grandma. You woke up me. And I said, excuse me? And see, one thing about my grandma, Lord knows I love her. She always, Mike, down your bed. Don't worry about it. I gotta get upstairs. She told me to get upstairs because I want to go off on the lady. She woke me. I'm like, Grandma, but she woke, Grandma, she woke me up. I was ready to go in on that lady. My grandmother took care of these kids. Them parents, they didn't give it. Some didn't care because they abused my grandmother. They abused my grandmother kindness. They took my grandmother kindness for weakness. She had the Estelle Home Daycare Center. They took my grandmother kindness for weakness. And then she had my mom come up there. I said, Mom, don't do that. Don't do that. They ain't gonna pay. And they destroyed the business. I'm saying all that to say this. I've always advocated for the elderly. Always. My grandmother is when I preach my aunt eulogy tomorrow, and we do, and hopefully StreamYard is working. If StreamYard not working, we're gonna postpone the eulogy until StreamYard is working because I want you all to see the pictures and stuff like that. But there's a picture of my great great grandmother. There's a picture. It's Dora Crusoe, JW, my uncle, her sister Mary, and their mother is on the picture. That's great great grandma Estelle. Estelle, my grandmother had a daycare named Estella Home Daycare Center. She named it after her mother. My cousin, my cousin owned a restaurant, I believe in Millersville, Georgia. I was in Millersville, Georgia. They own their own restaurant in Millersville, Georgia. When my grandma went to go see her daughter, Louise, that still stayed in my great great grandmother's house, they went to the restaurant. JW was still alive, Auntie Mary was still alive, and Dora was there. And I made sure my grandmother went because she have a tendency of people be using her. Everybody got to get real sick. They want Dora to go because they know once she go, ain't no more free rides. I said, Grandma, go. Go see your brother. Me and my sister Tamara, go see your brother. Go with your aunt. Get on that Greyhound. Don't worry about me. I need to help Sister Williams. I said, Sister Williams can help her with her own kids. You go see your family in Millersville. Who cares about Sister Williams and her own kids? She can take care of her own kids. Don't you not go. And my Auntie Mary, she always had her stuff packed. Auntie Mary got her bags packed. Auntie Mary is ready because she always traveled plane. She went to Israel. She loved the ground. She already packed. Dora, is you packed? I said, Auntie, she up that time out. She want to stay with, because me and my sister, we gonna tell the truth. She want to talk about with Sister Wayne. Now, Dora, you come on. We got to go on to Millersville. Get your stuff packed, Dora. That's how Mary talk. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get it packed. Well, shut up, boy. That's me fussing. May, I told you to shut up. What time do we got to be at the bus station? She said, let's just say the bus station at 1 o'clock. Oh, okay. I'm so tired of y'all bothering me and fuss with me, telling them about church, but she packing. That's my grandma. She packing. Don't worry about Sister Wills. Who cares about Sister Wills? Tell her to take care of her own kids. Stop talking to them about the saints like that, boy. You better keep your mouth off the saints. Okay, Grandma, who cares about them kids? Get up and pack. I said, Grandma, here go your wig. You want this wig? Which wig do you want? Because I want her to leave. So me and my sister can have a party up in this house. It was, Lord help me, Holy Ghost. It was my grandmother's best interest to go to Millersville. Because that means me and my sister, we can invite our friends up in this house. Because my grandmother, we didn't care. She can say, don't y'all have nobody about Grandma, I promise you, we ain't gonna have nobody up in this house. We go to church, we gonna have prayer, we gonna fast, all that. Soon when my grandma leave, baby, party at 65th and Justine. Baby, we getting weed. My sister, she got her friends downstairs, weed smoking, and baby, I got my friends upstairs, weed smoking, cussing, music, everything. They know... Baby, the whole block know Dora is gone. Baby, it's Sin City at 6531 South Justine. I ain't gonna tell you what we did. It was a lot of fun. So, and my uncle was like, I don't understand Tamara and them. They be at my mama's house smoking, drinking, and look at them. Look at how Marquise, look at that smirk. Look at him. Look at, because my uncle will be like, look at him. My nieces, they be at my mother's house smoking, ain't nothing but the devil. Huh? Pastor. That ain't nothing but the devil. I wouldn't do that. The blood of Jesus. Look at him smoke. Look. And the saints be like, look at him. Look at him. Look at that smoke. Me and my sister, we smoke. We looking at each other like, oh man, we been exposed because the other church kids would come to 65th and Justine. We all would come there. And baby Kaya, Treasury, all whoever could come. It's a party. Baby, we could smoke, drink, listen to music. We didn't care. We was in sin. We had fun. And it was just fun, man. I would do my show. Baby, the Wiley Show is baby, because when my grandma's there, I really couldn't bring gay people over. You know, I was gay. Couldn't bring them over. She a Christian. So when she left, baby, Wiley, can I come on your show? Do I have to do it on the phone? I said, no, my grandma gone. You come on over. Bring the weed. We gonna do it upstairs. So all my friends would come. They would see my sister. Oh, hey. We'd be upstairs doing interviews, smoking weed, and doing other stuff. I ain't gonna tell you the other stuff. That is the point. The point is, my grandma was in Millersville visiting her family. We had this whole. Do you understand how big 6530 was? It was a raggedy house, but still, it had an upstairs, an attic, a second floor, a basement. It was nice, and because I didn't know how raggedy it was until I looked at other people's nicer house. But to me, it was a palace. Anyway, but my grandma, those houses was huge. Medical, you understand? Chicago is huge. 6531. I still want that house to this day. It's memories, even though the new owners, shout out to the new owners, they remodeled it. And my sister cried because they remodeled it and they got upstairs and added, they got a bathroom. They really remodeled 65. So shout out to the new owners of 65 Justine. I'm not addressing y'all. Y'all did right by remodeling my grandmother's home and stuff like that. But they did let my sister see it because they said, I used to live here. They said, oh yeah, come on. They was Hispanics. Yeah, come on. They let my sister go upstairs. My sister said, Marquise, they got a 3-bedroom on the first, with grandma room. They made it to 3-bedroom. They made the attic is a bedroom. They put a bathroom upstairs. They brought everything that, she said, everything that you wanted to do, that you tried to do for grandma, they did that and some. Everything that I wanted to do, like remodel, add stuff like that, they did it. But we didn't have, and my sister was pissed. I was pissed. We all was pissed. And my auntie Mary, give me a second. My auntie Mary, they didn't even tell my auntie Mary that they sold the house. They didn't even tell my auntie Mary until this is how secretive my family is. My auntie Mary found out maybe 2 years after the house was sold, and she was upset. And my grandmother said, "Don't tell May," because she called her May, because May ain't gonna like it. May ain't gonna like that. So don't tell May. They didn't tell the two people. They didn't tell me until like 8 months they didn't tell me until the house was already sold. They didn't tell Auntie May until 2 years, and I didn't have her number because I would have told Auntie May. They don't give me, and I said, "What's Auntie May's number?" That everybody be like, "I don't know her new number, Marquise." Oh, they lying because I would tell Auntie May, "Hey, Auntie May, they sold grandma's house," but that's how they do. So my sister was like, I told my mom, and I told my sister, and I told Melvin. I said, my grandmother, she want the house, to stay in the family. She don't want it to be sold. She had told me, she said, Marquise, when I leave here, I'm gonna pass it down to y'all. Y'all remodel it. Anything y'all want to do. Don't go out there being like your granddaddy, getting 3 loans on there. Keep it out. Remodel it. Your children go there. This is not just for my family. We would have dinner tables about that. She wanted the house to be passed down in the family for her kids and kids. But once Melvin took over, Melvin said, F that. He sold it for $50,000. A house that was, my grandmother paid her house off. He sold that house for 50 grand. And the reason why he sold it is because the next door neighbor was getting mad at my uncle for having trees and branches and stuff. She complained to the city and they was fining him. Instead of him cutting the grass, upkeeping the house, he sold it for $50,000. $50,000. And my grandmother never wanted to sell her house. He took the money and he spent it. And my grandmother said, I don't want to sell my house. Why? And she thought I sold her house. And this when my grandmother got early signs of dementia. And she's being honest. Where's my house? Marquise, come on. I said, Grandma, what house you talking about? I'm talking about 65th and Justine. What's wrong with you? Take me home. I don't understand, Marquise. You losing it. You losing it. I said, Grandma, you don't have that. What you mean I don't got 65th and Justine? I do got that house. Shut up. She lost her mind. Her mind gone. I said, Grandmother, you don't live at 65th Justine anymore. You live right here on 3161. I don't live on 3161 Wayne Street. I live on Justine. I know what I stay. Marquise, is you losing it? That's my grandmother. And some told me, shut up. Because then now my Marquise as a grandson, now Marquise as a CNA, and when they're acting like that, you do not argue. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right, Grandma. I'm waiting on my mama to come back to bring the keys so we can go sit Justine in Devontae. Oh, okay, then. Where that girl at with my key? Well, you know, my mama, she on her way. All that. I said, Grandma, you want some food while we wait? And yeah. And then she changed the subject because you got to give us something to change the subject from 65th of Justine. You got to bring food, sing. You got to do something to change the subject. And to change the subject, and then you do it, and then she'll complain, and then she'll sleep, and then she'll forget about it. And then one day it popped back in her mind, 65th and Justine, because she thought that her house, she was still, Yeah. It's like, again, advocating for the elderly. And when I speak about President Biden, and I said it looks like he having the signs or the signs of dementia, you can see it as per my experience, you can see it in President Biden. You can see it in President Biden. Anybody with sense can see it. But these people, they lie and they pump these people up to do positions. You can't do that. And it's just like, but that's the society we live in. We have a tendency to keep that power. They will put us, I've seen people let their loved ones still drive, knowing their loved ones should have had their keys taken away a long time ago, because people in denial. Maybe the First Lady of the United States in denial. Maybe she think that her husband is still in his right senses. You do have people that's in strong denial. You have people, maybe his wife, Jill, the First Lady of the President of the United States, in denial. Maybe she's not ready to admit that her husband got dementia, memory problems. She see it, but seeing it and actually admitting it is two different things. And media folk, they're not talking to the First Lady about it. They're not going to ask the First Lady. She's not going to do a sit down. You know why she's not going to sit down and do no sit down interview? You know why? Because she's not going to have that truth. She's going to cry. So, Mrs. Biden, your husband, looking like he was throwing off his words. He didn't know he was coming or going. What is that? She gonna have once she gonna think. You gonna pull on them heartstrings. When you play the tape of him saying he want ice cream, you ain't black. He's saying stuff. He's saying all that weird stuff. Ain't making sense. She gonna cry, and American people gonna see it. That's why they make sure the First Lady don't do no interviews. She can't. She can't do no interview. What she does, and before President Biden was, when it was a coup, she would take the mic. And my husband, the president, he's so great, and he's ready for Trump. And Joe Biden, he frozen. The first lady had to take over and be the mouthpiece for the president of the United States. They went to IHOP. They went Waffle House. Yeah, we here. She doing all. You ain't the president. You the first lady. But she love her husband. And the media folk. Why y'all not asking the real questions? Y'all at the Waffle House, knowing that this man got dementia. Knowing that he got it. Ain't one person asking him, do your husband got dementia? Y'all not gonna ask that question? We just gonna sit here and see this man be confused and all that. President Obama, this is why I don't respect him. He lost my little piece of respect I had left. There was an event and President Biden froze. He forgot where the fuck he was at. And President Obama had to guide him off stage. That's why they said we can't have him running against Trump. He don't know where he's at. I lost the inkling of this before the DNC. This before the RNC. This before the conventions. Everybody was still campaigning to be who gonna be the party nominee. And the president of the United States froze. Kamala Harris, she the vice president. She ain't implementing no 25th Amendment. Baby, you could go to the American people today and say he lost his mind. Please, American people, America. The president of the United States have early signs of dementia. As the vice president, I'm going to implement the 25th Amendment. She can do it today. And then she can put low groceries. She claimed that she going to give us low groceries. She claimed that she going to make this country great. Now she said no tax on tips. She stole that from Trump. She's a whole thief. Trump said during the RNC, I don't care if you get mad, Trump, RNC, their whole policy, no tax on tip. The delegations from the state of Nevada, they was there. That was the model, no tax on tip. The people from the state of Nevada, Mr. President, our delegate going to President Donald J. Trump, and we is a service state, and we support no tax on tips. Because all of the servants, all of the people of service will love no tax on tips. Everybody in the arena, including me at a nurse home, was clapping. I asked one of my patients, I said, they have tax on tips? That man looked at me and said, yes, you didn't know that? He was a Trump supporter. And his son was at the Trump Towers. I'm talking about years ago. I got to say this stuff. I got to. Because the reason why I know where I was at. I can tell you where I was at. When the RNC was going on, I was at TLC nursing home. I was at the nursing home working. And when you work at a nursing home, baby, you going to get the news because everybody watching Fox News. They ain't watching no CNN. Majority of the people I take care of with them white folk, they watching Fox News. And the RNC was on. And I be watching it. This time when I worked at TLC, I was a stumped down Republican. Loving Trump. He said, you love Trump? I said, yes, sir. You going to vote for Trump? Yes, sir. You're smart. You're a smart young man. I'm voting for Trump, too. And you know, my son lived in the Trump Towers. And he had a whole story about how his son stayed at the Trump Towers. I ain't making this up. See, when I work, I don't just sit there and be miserable. We talk to patients. I don't talk at patients. I talk to patients. I remember at Hillcrest in North Dallas, the lady was upset. Don't call me mama. I'm not your mama. Dude, because somebody kept calling African. It was an African. Kept calling her mama. I'm not your mama. Are you from Chicago? And don't you call me mama? And I said, oh, I'm sorry, mama. See, I thought you had sense. And now you calling me mama. I'm not your mama. And I said, ma'am, can you please, you making me laugh. I'm cleaning up. I am not your mama. Don't you call me mama. This is a true story. And I'm not your mama. All right, yes, ma'am. My name, she didn't want you to call her ma'am. Baby, God is my witness. That woman did something back in the day. She was a translator in Africa. I'm talking about her position before she got sick. I'm talking about before she got sick. That lady gave me her card and said, take a picture. I'm not, and I still got it in my phone. You all ain't gonna see it. That woman did something back in the day. She was a translator in Africa. She whatever she did, she did some stuff back. I'm talking when she was young. How I ain't gonna get into her story, but she was powerful back in her day, and she still remembered. She didn't have no dementia at all. And baby, she was funny. I'm not your mama. Okay, Chicago, you got some sense. Because she knew about Chicago. You got sense, Chicago. She started calling me Chicago. Now, I can't call her mama, but she can call me Chicago. Chicago ain't my name. But you can't tell that lady time to call me Chicago, because she right. I'm Chicago. I want you to know. And give me my purse. Don't call people mama. I'm not your mama. I did not fuck your daddy. I'm telling the truth. Baby, patience. I did not fuck your daddy. I am not your mama. That woman said it. And she go to sleep. And there was another lady at Hillcrest in North Dallas. I ain't go in her room. You know why? Because she put rape allegations on people. You ain't see me. And everybody said, don't go in there. She called the cops on people, said she got raped and all that. Once that lady said that, I said, ma'am, I don't feel comfortable. Y'all got to go in there because she like to put rape allegations on people. That woman, if you don't go to her light and she hungry, I'm hungry. I didn't get my meds. Nobody would go in there, no nurses. So you know what she would do? 911. Can you? I'm hungry. They not feeding me. And they So the police will come. Dallas Police Department. Baby, at Hillcrest, they were so prevalent, they already know the room. Yeah, so what's going on? They lying. Yeah, she got dementia. The woman is hungry. Her stomach be growling. She hungry. We didn't have no snacks. They lied. Oh, yeah, we gave her snacks. We don't know what's wrong. We gave her some snacks. She's just crazy. We gave her some snacks. Cecilia, that is lying. We gave her snacks. She ain't got dementia. She got dementia. Her mind is gone. It ain't and I couldn't say a word because it wasn't my time to speak. I'm looking at them officers. Y'all know the truth that the people is hungry. Okay, at Hillcrest, the cook called off. The cook didn't show up. Did a no call, no show at Hillcrest in North Dallas. And that was Sunday. Sunday morning, the cook called. The cook didn't show up. Did a no call, no show. Nobody had no lunch, breakfast, anything. Everybody was scrambling. CNAs was trying to cook up some meals and all that. Nobody called the head of the kitchen. Everybody was blah, blah, blah. The food was terrible. Mr. O'Neill was there. They was terrible, blah, 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 blah. When I came at 10 to 6, people was hungry, begging for food. I'm hungry. I didn't eat. And I said, oh, well, maybe you got dementia. Okay. Everybody kept saying it. And then once after the 10th resident told me they didn't eat, it was a problem. It was a pandemic at Hillcrest, no doubt. People didn't eat. They didn't lie. People was calling 911 because they was hungry. I told the nurse, these people are hungry. Why don't you call the administrator and tell him to use the business credit card to bring some pizzas? Get out of here. She thought it was a joke. I'm being dead ass serious. I didn't know the administrator number because I would have called the administrator. Hey, player, wake up, use the business credit card, order some pizzas. Whatever store's open, go to McDonald's and get about 100 burgers and feed these people. Or go get a cook to cook these people a meal. You do that when you're a leader. I'm not your average CNA. It's a whole kitchen. If I knew how to cook for a lot of people, I would have been in there cooking. But that's the administrator job. Your job is to administrate this building, get a cook up in here, and whoop up some meals. And when I complain to Hillcrest of North Dallas, per the law, you got to tell them everything. I went to Chat GPT, edit everything so I can have the whole little timeline. And I read, we was in that meeting for hours. I called the cops. I called the FBI. I advocate, we was in that meeting in Hillcrest for hours. Let's just say for 3 hours. That man looked at me. We know that you called the police and Marquise Wiley, and we're not going to retaliate against you. I said, why you got to say that out loud? Everybody, but I said, oh, you got to show them like, okay. Because all the residents, they were celebrating. They were all in the lobby. That lobby was packed because this black man was defending them. We in there loud. That black woman, before they fired her, because she was an ally of Wiley, she said, is everything, the man, the head of the resident council, he said, is everything all right? I said, I nodded my head. And that black sister looked at me and gave me a fist bump. You did that. Because we in there loud. And this is what you got to do, per the law. We in that conference room, they can hear it. I left, went outside, Hillcrest North Dallas, and I waited for my Uber. Got in my Uber, and I never been inside of Hillcrest of North Dallas ever again. That place still in the business. Patients still getting their ass kicked. People still suffering. Because that's the system. When the state came, that woman said, Mr. Wiley, because I said, I'm going to go to my Congress. She said, Mr. Wiley, it was a black woman, I'm taking off my badge for you. And I don't usually do this. I'm taking off my badge. Listen to me. What you want, it don't exist in the statutes. It don't exist in the law. What you think abuse is, it doesn't exist in the law. The law said it's not abuse. Mr. O'Neill, he couldn't receive it. He's emotional. It's his wife. Oh, no, understand. Ebony Bernice Johnson got money. Ebony Bernice Johnson, she was a congresswoman, and black women are evil. Ebony Bernice Johnson. I said, sir, Ebony Bernice Johnson was a former congresswoman, and she still suffered because they didn't know she was coming because she was poor. Sir, just sit down, sir. Let's calm down. Let's move strategic. I don't understand. Ebony Bernice Johnson. And he was loud, acting ignorant in the hospital. I said, oh, I got to go. He couldn't receive me. He's emotional. And he wasn't sleeping. I said, give me back my phone so I can go. And as soon as I stood up, they came after my bank account. We didn't got no shifts. Then all the nursing homes knew, don't hire Marquise L. Wiley. He's trouble. I said, y'all, we ain't hiring. For the first time in my life, I went to nursing home, no callbacks. I went to one nursing home. I thought they was going to hire me because I went there before, did great. They found out that I reported Hillcrest in North Dallas. They didn't respond. For the first time in my life, no check. My YouTube account, Armand Trope, suppressed the views, less money. No YouTube, making less than $1,000 on YouTube. No income coming from nursing homes. My apartment time for renew, we couldn't renew it. I cried. I said, well, I can't be no CNA, so I'm going to go work at a store, Walmart, Raising Cane's. I went to them. That's the guy, he liked to report nurse homes. Don't hire him. They had people that will go to these other employees. Do not hire Marquise. He's trouble. He's going to report y'all to the state of health. He's going to be saying, don't hire him. And they said, oh, are you sure you want this job? Yes, ma'am. I went to Dunkin' Donuts for the application. Didn't get the job. Had to leave. I was blackballed. Packed my apartment up. I cried. I was blackballed. No job would hire me. I had to leave that apartment. And I looked at that Malcolm X poster, and I said, bye, Brother Malcolm. I didn't even want to remove the poster. I didn't even want to remove the poster. I said, wow. said, Brother Malcolm was on the wall, and I said, bye, Brother Malcolm. And I said, bye, apartment. I had to leave. And I said, oh, I'll come back. I just would get on my feet. I would get on my feet. I got it. I'll come back. I couldn't come back. I don't have the money. So it was painful, it still is. Because I did not want to move to Las Vegas. I didn't. Las Vegas is the place where you come visit. And my home up here for me, I didn't want to come live to Las Vegas. I had no choice to live. I had no choice but to live in Las Vegas because I needed shelter. And Mr. Gill opened his home up to me. So, it was sad. I had to like pack up my bags and computers and air mattresses. I had to do all that. I had to pack, monitors and stuff. As you can see, it's like, because this is not my home. This is a temporary thing. Because it's not your stuff. You can't get comfortable, Because this is not your house. So you can't be loud. You can't be this because it's not your property, You can get put out. So you have to submit to your roommate. This is his house. This is not mine, So you have to be careful how you operate. You have to submit. You understand what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? So when people say, why are you voting for Trump? Because I lost under her. Because her FBI, her Department of Health, they didn't do nothing. When I called the FBI, on Hillcrest of North Dallas, I called the FBI because I said, this is criminal. The FBI, they sent me to the behavioral health unit. Because I said, this is a criminal offense. This is criminal. People dying. You, the FBI, go arrest them. They sent me to the behavioral health department, the suicide department. So it's the most painful thing ever. And because this wasn't going on under Trump. When I was having a situation at Madison on March, when Trump was the president, his Department of Health, they fired the people. They gave them fines. It handled it with grace. It was a totally different type of facility at Madison on March. But when President Biden and Harris, their Department of Health, they're running it like who gives a fuck? Who cares? Because if the leadership at the top got dementia and you don't give a fuck, you're not going to give a fuck about the people, the American people that's suffering across this country. You don't give a fuck. It's like, who is running the Department of Health? The Department of Health. Who is running it? Who's running Medicaid? Who's running Medicare department? Who's running this stuff? People that is not qualified. They're just getting it because they're a woman or they're black or they're white or they're a gay man or they're a gay white man. They're just getting it because they're trying to do quotas. They don't give a fuck. It's all about, we just want to have a good look to say we diversified. We don't care if you're not qualified. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. That's what the government pretty much told me. We don't care what you're going through. We don't care about your tears. We don't care about your grandma getting her ass kicked at Glenwood. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. And Mr. O'Neill, he said to Burbank, bro, you ain't lying. They don't give a fuck. He says it like that. And I said, they don't give a fuck. Mr. O'Neill said, and they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. They surely don't. And I told Mr. O'Neill, he said, you voting for Trump? Mr. O'Neill said, I got to do my research. I said, sir, as your friend and as your advisor, I advise you to vote for Trump. He said, why you say that? Because you have a sick wife and she need Trump in office. Her life is dependent on it. You need a new regime of leadership. And he said, okay, brother, I'm going to have to vote for Trump. And that was there. And I can't really get on the phone with Mr. O'Neill because Mr. O'Neill, he does a lot of stuff. He been investigated and it's crazy. But anytime Mr. O'Neill called my phone, I always answer. I could be doing my show. I don't care. I'ma stop. I don't care if it's 3,000 people in the chat. If Mr. O'Neal called, we're gonna be talking about him and we're gonna listen. He gonna say the same thing over and over and over. His wife getting abused. They don't care. Blah blah blah. It's okay, but I'ma still take his phone call. He ain't gonna listen to he ain't gonna listen to none of my advice. Wiley need a skincare sponsorship. Off top of Wiley has the best skin. Don't Yeah, I have the best skin. Absolutely, I do. Because they said, what is your skincare routine? I'm gonna tell you the secret. This, water, walking, water, walking. Like I'm about to go walk and go get some Doritos. Cause y'all cash at me. Give me 1 second. Y'all literally cashed at me. So I'm about to go get some Doritos. I'm gonna walk and talk with y'all. Because y'all did cash at me. So it's no need to say, oh, I'm a Uber Eats some Doritos. Who Uber Eats Doritos when you got to pay all them motherfucking fees? Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna take y'all. Give me 1 second. Where's do. Hold on, y'all, cause I'm on my phone today. Where's my other? Okay. Give me a second. I'm on my Give me a second. Okay. Come on, y'all. They said, y'all, can we do a GoFundMe for all this? Is a good man. This is just now, right? Yes, please do a GoFundMe. But if you don't, I would love that if anybody can do that, or just cash up there, because GoFundMe take fees out. So if you can, if you can't, I understand, because I know times is hard. I already know people told me, they said, they be like, times is hard. Times is hard. Marquise. Life is life. So I understand. Like when they said times is hard, life is life, man. I get it. Life is life, and times is hard. I understand. I get it. And that's why I don't complain, because I know how hard it is. I'm going through it. A lady gave $500 for Walmart to help a couple of deals. And I had a lot of bills. And she said, I wish I could give more. But life is life. Times is hard. She verbatimly said that. She said, life is life. Hold on, y'all, I gotta wash my hands. She said, Marquise, life is life in Wiley. Life is life. That's language like, I'm going through it too. She said, life is life. Why do you support a racist, lying piece of shit? I don't support a racist. I'm not supporting President Biden. I'm supporting President Trump. I'm not gonna say President Biden is a piece of shit. I'm not gonna say that, but he is a racist. That we all can, I know that, because President Biden wrote the 1994 crime bill. So I'm not gonna say he's a piece of shit. I'm not gonna disrespect that man like that, because he got dementia. He's not gonna get this, that. But I will say President Biden is a racist. Oh yeah, he's a racist. Oh, absolutely, he is a racist. But I'm not gonna say he's a piece of shit, because he ain't got his mind. That's kind of like crazy calling him a piece of shit. He ain't got his mind. But who is a piece of shit and got her mind? Comrade Kamala Harris. Now, she is a piece of shit. Yep. Now, she's a piece of shit. Comrade Kamala Harris, a piece of shit. Because she's a fucking liar. Baby, Comrade Kamala Harris, that heifer will lie. She been lying ever since she wrote her book. The Truth We Hold. That's the title of her book. And it's all full of lies. Ain't no truth in it. All she do was dragging Trump and talking about she eating a whole big bag of Doritos. Nobody saw her eating no big bag of Doritos. She wrote that in her book. Her ghostwriter wrote that. That sound good. You was in the bedroom eating Doritos. She said she ate Doritos till she went to sleep. That's exactly what that woman said. I ate Doritos when I went to sleep. I ate it until I went to sleep. And you ain't eating no motherfucking Dorito till you went to sleep. But if you want to sit there and lie to the American people, go right ahead. This America don't believe that bullshit. This America ain't believing it. Whoever believe in that shit is stupid as they come. Ain't nobody eating no bag of Doritos till they fall asleep. You acting like that Dorito had melatonin dust on it. Baby, bye. You sitting there, you lying. That sound good. Keyword, sound good. Oh, she ate a bag of Doritos till she went to sleep. Baby, that sound good. That's Hollywood. But in reality, you didn't eat no motherfucking Doritos till you went to sleep. You was happy because you was a senator. You didn't give a fuck that Trump won. You was just happy you won to become a U.S. senator. So you just lied. Like that woman, you lie and you don't need to lie. There is no need to be saying, but that's what Democrats do. That's what liberals do. They sit and they lie. You don't understand what I went through. I ate a bag of Doritos till I went to sleep. And make sure y'all vote because this is Comrade Kamala Harris. Please vote. Because if you don't vote, Trump is going to be bringing Project 2025. Go out and read. And then you got Taraji. Read it. Now she broke. She got to put both of her condos on there. But you can't stop these people for lying. You got to read it. That's what Taraji said. Now somebody should have told her to read her contract. But you can't stop her from lying. You got to read it. Oh, man. What the world's on my foot? Oh, Gil. Baby Gil is knocked out. You got to, Project Switch, you got to read it. But then nobody tell her ass to read her contract. And that's why she be crying. She'd be too busy reading Project 2025 instead of motherfucking reading her contract when she on there, on that stage, acting. I mean, in Hollywood. And then she be like, why did y'all pay me pennies? Ma'am, that's a contract that you signed. Oh. Every right to, because she the one that told us to read Project 25. We having a field day. She broke. Did she read Project 20? If the way that she's going to be living in a project at 2025. Baby, we having a field day on her at WileyTheTroll.com. We is tearing her ass up. Yeah, she's right. She's going to be living in projects in Project 2025. And then one person said, Why don't she ask Kamala Harris to help her? They can't blame Trump. Oh my God. That shit is so funny. It's funny. For Taraji, you deserve that. Taraji, you deserve it. You deserve that. Yeah, you deserve that. You deserve that because you sat and you lied. You and whole that. Read it. Did you see what she did at the BET? And then Comrade Harris, she didn't come to the BET Awards. She gonna get on FaceTime. Hi, Taraji. Hi, Kamala. How are you? I'm fine. This is Comrade Harris. I'm eating Doritos. It is okay. What do you have to say about the campaign? Well, we're gonna talk about reproductive rights. And Project 2025 is evil. Now, mind you, they paid Taraji to host the BET where they paid her about $10,000. She ain't getting no 20 million. All that line. And then her BET check was about $10,000 she got. But Comrade Harris and Sleepy Joe, they paid BET millions for that commercial because they said paid by Trump. They said paid by Biden Harris campaign, millions. You know how much Taraji got? 10,000. She didn't get millions. They said, "Oh, where are we going, sir? We going to 7-Eleven. Somebody cash at me, so we going to get us some Doritos." There's no need for me to lie. Oh, I'm gonna get y'all. No, you can just walk and go get some Doritos. I'm going to give me some Doritos. I love Doritos. It's oh Lord. I'm going to give me some Doritos. A big bag. And I'm not gonna motherfucking eat no Doritos till I fall asleep. That's a lot of Doritos. Baby, that's a lot of Doritos. I never, no matter how I ate ate a whole bunch of Doritos, eat until you fall asleep. I ain't eating no motherfucking Doritos till I fall asleep. That don't make no sense. Now, if she said, I eat Doritos and I was watching Tubi until I fell asleep, okay, I could believe that. Because I'm going to eat some Doritos. And I'm going to watch some on Tubi. All right, thank you, sir. And then I'm about to watch Tubi because Brandon Carson, my friend, is in a Tubi reality show. So I'm going to watch Tubi because I tagged him and said, hey, I'm going to watch your reality show that you got. Brandon Carson from About Him, he have a Tubi reality show. Shout out to Brandon Carson. I interviewed Brandon Carson years ago. He's gonna be on. He's already on Tubi. I forgot the name on the show, but you go to my Instagram, you know the name of the show. So I'm gonna eat my Doritos and watch him. It's about all the OnlyFans people. One other woman said she made like $2 million on OnlyFans. Do Jesus. If I wasn't a Christian, I'd get on OnlyFans. But due to the fact I'm a Christian, I can't be on OnlyFans and do all that. But that sound good. $2 million sound real good. That woman said she made $2 million last year on OnlyFans. Do Jesus. Hallelujah. The show is called House of Heat. Yes, the show is called House of Heat. Thank you, Terry. The show is called House of Heat. They got my friend in there, a friend of the show, Brandon Carson. It's called House of Heat. Thank you, Miss Terry. You know they're going to get mad at you because you helping Wiley. They're going to say I'm crashing out. They're going to say you stupid, slow. They're going to say I'm dumb and stupid. They don't even know. Did he say House of Heat? House of Heat? Did he say House of Pain? I said House of Heat on Tubi. And Tubi is free. Tubi is free. You can watch The Marriage Pass. That's free. All that. They got ghetto movies. They got they got Bernie Mac. I got an email from Tubi. Bernie Mac show waiting on you. Meaning, please watch it.
I watch Uncle Bernie. It, oh, Lord, it's free. Somebody blew the horn at me. Don't scare me now. Good guy, I'm walking on the sidewalk. I guess because I got my Trump stuff on. Oh, it's amazing when you see a black man with Trump stuff, so they blow the horn at you. Okay. Sorry, sir, I can't blow it back because I don't got no car. I'm going to 7-Eleven. But Tubi is free. You ain't got to worry about, baby, Tubi. I don't care what y'all say. Roland said, do y'all know that Tubi is owned by Fox? Go to my iPad. He got all them grease stains. I said, yeah, it's owned by Fox. So what? We as black people got to stop doing Tubi. But he watched Tubi. Everybody on his panel, they said, well, I love Tubi, but we do need to have our own. We do need to have our own. Baby Reese said, well, I agree with you. We need to get Kamala, but I do watch Tubi. I do. Everybody in there said they watch Tubi. And Roland watched Tubi. If you don't think his fat ass watching Tubi, he watching Tubi and he eating Doritos, chicken, baby back ribs. He eat it a lot. And he's watching Tubi. Let me sign up. You don't got to sign up for Tubi. Baby, unless you want to know about your history on Tubi. Like if you want to get your viewing history, you can just do Tubi and just watch. Now, if you need an account, they save your viewing history. If you sign up, they'll save your viewing history. I signed up because I want my viewing history. Marriage Pass, because I watch a lot of stuff. I ain't going to tell you everything I watch on Tubi. Sir, I don't want y'all to know everything I watch on Tubi. But I watch Marriage Pass, and I ain't going to tell y'all what it's about because this ain't that type of show. So, okay. But it's Marriage Pass. That's all I'm going to say. And Obsession. It's another good movie on Tubi. I ain't going to tell you what that's about. That ain't that type of show. This ain't that type of show. Did he say he's obsessed? It's a movie on Tubi called Obsession. One of the dude that played in it was in Soul Food. He plays in the movie. Anyway, the one that was dating Bird, you know, the one that was dating Soul Food, the black dude was dating Bird. Y'all remember that black man, the one that went in that barbershop? And don't fucking touch me. It ain't, who give you that brace? It ain't shit. I'm talking about that nigga. Baby, he older now. He on Tubi. Y'all remember, come on, black people. Don't get bougie on me now. You know when we don't know the actor name, we go back to what they did. I'm talking about that nigga that was in Soul Food. Oh, man. They said Wiley expressed okay, we should agree to, yeah, we agree to disagree. Absolutely. But we all can agree free gonna always trump paying. Tubi is free. Who don't like Tubi? You stupid. That shit is free. I'm gonna eat me some Doritos and watch the House of Heat. I ain't doing no show because StreamYard is down. And you know I gotta do my show on StreamYard. I gotta show receipts. I gotta show my website. I gotta play my commercials. So hopefully StreamYard back up tomorrow. But I can't do no show like without StreamYard. That's my entire show. Oh yeah. Can't do it without that. Ooh. Da 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 da. Cool Ranch. Gonna give me 2 bags of Doritos. Okay.
thank
Good.
you. Yeah,
All
can I
right.
get a double bag? Oh no, can I get another bag?
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so yeah, you said the Doritos is expensive. Of course, Doritos is expensive. Inflation is high. That's like $6, baby. Back in the day under Trump, when Inglewood, when Trump was up in there, baby, you get you about it was less than $6. But that's this expensive. So that's what we talk when. So when Trump talk about inflation, 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 that's what he's talking about. He's talking about inflation. That's exactly what he's talking about. I'm gonna show y'all something real quick while we here about Las Vegas, really quickly. These houses that y'all see, these houses that y'all see, is they low income public housing right here. Hold on, let me make sure these cars. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Right here, that's they low income public housing. Like for anybody like low income public housing, right here. And it's really, really nice. When Gil told me that, I couldn't believe it. Cause I'm assuming I'm used to like Chicago, like people outside and people, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So it's really nice, but it's such a waiting list to get in there. So you got to wait because when I tried to apply, the priority is like families, like people with families. Since I don't have kids, I'm not a priority. So they prioritize families. So people with kids, because like if it's an applicant with 2 kids and a woman and a single man, the woman with the 2 kids are gonna get it, or the woman with a child gonna get it first. So, and they should, because them babies, I'm a man, I can go on and sleep on a bed, couch surf, but kids, they need, they need shelter. So I understand that. So I'm not gonna be against that, because per my experience, I want, I think about my nieces, so I don't want them to be outside. I can hustle, I can sleep, I can couch search, but doing it with kids, it's not good for kids to be going house, you know what I'm saying, sleeping on the street. No. So we're right there. It's really nice. It's quiet. They don't bother nobody. They mind their own business. I believe like one time, like the kids was outside. They was playing a little music too loud. Like one time. Other than that, I mean, kids gotta play, and the kids play outside around this time because it's cooler. It's not as hot, and so kids need to go outside and stuff like that. So they'll be in the parking lot playing and jumping rope and all that stuff. You can't get mad and be like, shut up, all that noise. I mean, you going to sleep. Let them kids play because they're not gonna be outside for It's only 7 o'clock. So they outside playing with their friend. I'm talking about like, this is like, I don't know if they back at school because I don't see the kids out here today. But anyway, they get out playing and stuff like that. They ain't gonna be out there too long. Let them play, and they go back inside the house. So that's a blessing. So it's a blessing. People be out, you gotta let them play. Like that's I'm talking about kids play. So it's really nice, and they not bothering nobody, and the neighbors, the parents, they out there watching their children, play. So it's a really good community. I didn't talk to none of the people. I just observe when I'm walking. I think that's weird to be coming up to people interviewing them. Like, no, I just let them play, and I'll just be walking. I just see them on my little walking trail. But I'm assuming they're just not out today. It feels really good, but that can all change in about 30 or an hour. And then now you got all these computers and stuff. So back when we was coming up, We would love that. We had bikes and all that. That's the generation. Hey, Wiley, all the B-side people are at the Bellagio right now. You should stop by. Oh, okay, if somebody cash at me and send me some money, I'll go. But cash at me and I go to the Bellagio, the Belly Geo, sends cash at. And due to the fact it's the weekend, I gotta at least have about $100 in cash apps. I want to say up to $200 in cash app because you got to take Ubers and Lyft. And since I'm going out to party and so all that be with the B sector, I'm not taking public transit. No, 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 no. I do that on business hours. You know what I'm saying? Like the Trump stuff, I take public transit all day. You know, that's business hours. But if you want me to go out with the B sector, y'all hit the cash app. I go and party. I go out there and party, but you need, you know, y'all already know these Ubers and Lyft, you need $200 or more because it's expensive because it's going to be surcharges. To get from my area on the east side, it's going to be a little, you know what I'm saying? To get to the strip, them Ubers going to be expensive. Let's not play. Anybody know if you in Las Vegas, the Uber's going to be expensive and stuff. Please don't bother them people. I'm not bothering those people. They invited me to the B sector. You know the B sector is my family. That's a sector. It's a sector of YouTube. It's a sector of YouTube. What are you talking about? Don't bother. Do you know the B sector? They know me as Wiley. They know me as Wiley. Baby, the B sector, they not gonna be like, oh, don't bother. Do you know they will love me? Hey, what up, Wiley? One time for the birthday. Tap, 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 tap in. Baby, that ain't political. We ain't gonna be in there, you know, stumping for Trump. You know what they gonna be saying? Bitch, motherfucker. Why you over there stomping over there for that Donald J. Trump? Oh, they got a taxi cab? Like, taxi cab, that's expensive too. Because if you take that all the way to the strip, he ain't gonna do nothing but going on highways and you're gonna pay all that money. Motherfucker, why you over there stomping for Trump? That racist motherfucker. You know, they gonna be over there. That's how they talk. They're not. He already put out a narrative that I'm scared, I'm banned from the strip. That's all cap. You're not, I'm banned. Okay, let me say this outside. I am not, one property on the strip, one, said you cannot come on this property. If you come back, it's trespassing. One property. We're not banned at all the other properties. Did not say it. Wiley got himself banned from the strip. How can you say that I got myself banned from the strip? That's a lie. So you telling me I got myself banned from concrete? The strip is public concrete outside. The properties you can get banned from a private property, but you can't get banned from being on the concrete outside the pavement. Let me show you the pavement. Just imagine this strip. This considered to be in a strip outside the pavement. And so we still cool with Denot. Denot is up there. He keep on putting out a lie. I gotta fact check him. He let that cracker take a picture of him. Oh, somebody gonna go in the gate. I ain't gotta put that gate code in. I'm gonna run right behind him when they hear. Hold on, y'all. He let that cracker take that picture. That cracker, he black. He ain't no cracker. That's a black man. I'm sure about to run and get up that gate. Hold on, y'all. You ain't about to close on me today. Do cheese. Oh, man. Man, please. There we go. Hallelujah. So he say he let that cracker. He know how racist Arkansas is not racist. This man said they so racist back in 1890. They so, baby, what about 2024 Arkansas? He didn't say nothing about 2024 Arkansas. Because he went all the way back to before I was born, he was born, before his mama was born. You have to go back to the great-great-grandma. He went all the way back there. And then he did a whole history lesson of fake news. And then he said, and Wiley got banned from the strip, so he He won't get beat up by the B sector. That's a lie. Right then and there, I stopped watching. I clicked off the lie. I said, this nigga is crazy. How I'm gonna get banned from public sidewalk? Do you know how many properties on? I'm not even gonna tell you my favorite part of the strip, unless somebody asks me. Did you move to Vegas? Well, yeah, I moved to Las Vegas. Yes, ma'am. Fake Terry, that be so fake. The B sector been scammed so many times. They only donate when things actually happen. That's true. They scam. They because like Jay Wilson is a scammer. He take their money and run. I don't scam. They keep saying Shakim is the new Wiley. Shakim is not the new Wiley. Shakim is a scammer. He don't show up. People on his row wanted to meet up with Shakim. They supposed to be in LA. Shakim didn't show up. So that's a scam. Wiley, how am I a scammer? Y'all said, Wiley, I'm sending you a cash app to go get some Doritos. This is the proof, debunk y'all point. Guess what I got in my hand? Doritos. Guess what I got? I got a bag of Doritos. I got multiple bag of Doritos. So clear as day, I'm not a scammer. But over there, that Jay Wilson, sent me $50, y'all, get some free rooms. He canceled the trip and all them women, they called Jay Wilson audience the rider lives. Some couldn't even make it because they was calling me. And all the rooms is expensive. You can't wait to try to get a cheap room today. It's expensive now. You should have did all that months ago. But the Bible said my people perish for the lack of knowledge. You can get scammed when you don't have knowledge. You could have went to hotel.com or Expedia. That's y'all give Jay Wilson $50. He took that money and took it. Make me no difference. Well, I didn't have to, Wiley, I didn't have to give them back their money. I didn't have to give them, hey, yeah. I didn't have to give them back their money. What you about to print out something, my son? You got to get your, huh? Yeah, I'll go print out something. Oh, okay. And Gil, my roommate, he can take me to the strip, but I ain't got the money, y'all. Y'all send me some $70. I tell Gil, drop me off at the strip so I can go party. I'm gonna take my Trump shirt off. Cause when you go to the strip, baby, I'm gonna put on my Team Wiley shirt. No, I'm not even gonna put on my Team Wiley shirt. I don't even want y'all to know I'm Wiley. So I'm gonna put on another shirt from Toomey or something like that. I guess, what does they call me, audience? Toomey? Fashion Nova. I got some clean shirts. I got some jeans. And I put it on there. Oh, Gil, they said, God bless you, Gil. My audience said that. Y'all seen Gil. He came to the meet and greets. Y'all know, Couture know who Gil. Is it Toomey? Tumu? Is it Timu? Baby, I got some Timu shirts. I got some Timo. I got some Timo shirts. Damn, what's the name of the thing? Y'all keep giving me all them different names. Give me the right name. Okay. Moo. Okay, Moo. Moo. Okay. Moo. Is that right? Okay, Moo. 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 Okay, Moo. Okay. And y'all gonna get mad at me because I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay, Moo. Okay, I got it. Okay, Oh, this is the nacho cheese. Nacho cheese. That's good. I got a story time. So back when my grandmother, I used to have a candy store in Chicago, and we used to put ground turkey and taco seasoning. My grandma used to put onion powder, taco seasoning, and cheese. And we used to sell. We used to put the cheese and the meat inside of the Doritos, and they would do this and put the napkins, and we would eat it in Chicago. Because I didn't eat cheese, I didn't like cheese on my thing. I would just put the meat in the bag for those that sell it, and we in the bag and shake it, and we will sell it in Chicago. At 65th of Justine, what time is it where y'all at? It's 9:36 where y'all at in Chicago time. So at 9:36, we would have the store all the way up until 10 o'clock because my grandma would be asleep. She told me to close the store at 8 o'clock. But if you come at 9 o'clock, we gonna say, hey Marquise, you got some more of that? Let me get 2 bags. We didn't care about being robbed. We didn't care. Like we was fearless. And they didn't rob us. I will tell you this. We did not get robbed at that candy store. I don't know if we can do it now because it was a little bit safer back then than it is now. I don't think I can do it now. You know what I'm saying? And we would sell in the summertime in the front area icy cups. I have a yard sale. My grandmother would be like, Marquis, our next door neighbor. I would play Jesus can't work it out. That lady heard that song. She came back, and my grandma was right there at the front porch. She said, since you playing Jesus Can't Work, I'm gonna buy some more stuff. I was a hustler. I didn't sell drugs, but I did. I sold some tables. Baby, my grandmother, she would get stuff from her clients, and they would give her stuff, and she have all this old stuff down there, and I would clean it and sell it. My grandma would have like clothes. I would have old clothes on it. I would sell it. We would go to the Craigslist and buy stuff on the Craigslist and then sell it at the yard sale. We would do that. And then I'll have Doritos, icy cup stand, snowball stand. Anybody know about the icy cups? So in Chicago, you you put Kool-Aid in a white styrofoam cup and put it in the freezer. Or then you get the bigger cup, that's the dollar cup, 50-cent cup, the quarter cup, and they call them, and in Chicago they call them ice cup, something like that. And they were bad, red flavor, grape, whatever flavor, mango, whatever flavor, watermelon, whatever flavor, and we would sell that. And we used to call them freeze cups. Some part of the country call them freeze cups. We call them ice cups. Okay. Italian ice, the best icy cups ever. The best icy cups, yeah. And in Chicago, we call, hey man, give me a pop. I want me a cold pop. I want 3 pops. And some parts of the country, y'all call it what? Y'all call it what? Soda. Give me a nice soda. I want me an ice cold soda. In Chicago, I want me an ice cold pop. We never call it soda. Ooh, Marquise, what you drinking? I'm drinking me a nice cold soda. I'm drinking me a nice cold pop. I still say pop today. I say, Gil, what you about to do? I'm about to go get me I'm about to get some pop. You want some pop? He said, what's that? Oh, you talking about soda? He said, no, oh, you talking about soda. I said, yeah, soda pop, whatever it is, I call it, we call Melon Queen shot, we call it pop. What's my favorite pop? That strawberry Fanta. Strawberry Fanta, or orange Fanta, baby, pineapple, baby. But my favorite is a strawberry Fanta, or strawberry pop, and the Chicago style. Subs in Ohio, grinds in New York. Okay, Fanta. We said the Chicago way. We don't cream pop. Y'all say cream soda. What do you want? I want me a strawberry Fanta. Strawberry Fanta pop with some Harold's chicken. With a 6-piece of Harold's chicken with lemon pepper and mild sauce and the bread and you get you a strawberry Fanta pop. Melanie Queen, that's some good eating. That's some good eating. Baby, you go up in there and let's say for this era. Hey, hey man, let me get a 6-piece with lemon pepper and mild sauce. 6 people and what you want to drink? Give me a strawberry pop. All right, man, give it a. Or now, only people do that if y'all don't know better. You supposed to call in your order. If you, Melanie Queen contested this, you will call in your order. Hey man, yeah, let me put I want a six piece with lemon pepper and mild sauce. You said 6 people with lemon pepper and mild sauce? All right, 20 minutes. Now, you can do that shit. Sometimes they can get old chicken. Let me tell you this way. Because the motherfuckers like to have old chicken. This the way you gotta do it. And my grandmother can contest to this. Dora can contest to this. We both do the same thing. Hey man, I want it fresh. I want to cook that fresh. Because they'll say, oh, we just dropped it 30 minutes ago. I mean, we just dropped it. They'll say, fine. No, I want it fresh. But that's going to take about 30 minutes. We'll wait. We'll wait. I said, Grandma, you want to wait? They said 30 minutes. Okay, we'll wait. We want we want it fresh. We want it cooked fresh. Meaning we want you to baste that up, season it up, and drop it in that grease right in there. We want it fresh. So we want it steaming hot. We know what we talking about. Only people, Chicago native, know that. Shout out to the Nikki Rich Show. The Nikki Rich Show, she was at the DNC. That's a friend of the show. She said, Wiley, which stop did I get up for? And I'm telling like, go to Google and stuff like that because I don't want you to get lost. And I had overslept. But the Nikki Rich Show, she at the DNC. She said, Wiley, which stop do I get off? I said, well, I said, but did you go to Harold's? And I know she probably didn't go to Harold's because they don't really have Nikki Rich Show. I'm not going to tell her to go to Inglewood, go to Harold's. She going to get robbed. I'm not going to tell her. Nikki Rich Show go because she going to go there with all them nice cameras, all that nice, beautiful stuff. They're going to take her braces. They're going to rob her. So you got to be a native. See, Melanie Queen, Shy, and Wiley, if we go, we know how to go. We know how to, we from Chicago. We'll go. Well, I don't know because we've been out of Chicago. I've been out of Chicago a long time. But if you hungry enough, you'll go. Anyway, we know culturally what to do. We are, if Melanie, okay, let's do this out. Melanie Queen, if we go to Chicago, we know to call in our order. We know to get in our motherfucking car, get in, get out, and leave. We don't motherfucking be outside twirling our motherfucking fingers. Oh, yeah, man. You don't do that shit. When you in Chicago to survive, get your shit and go. Do not be in your motherfucking car, twirling your fingers, getting your shit and go, mind your business. Go get your chicken and leave. Don't be in people's motherfucking face. Don't be in their business. Grab your shit and get the fuck out of there. And you got to be vigilant. You got to be motherfucking looking like you the part of the Secret Service. You got to be motherfucking looking. You got to be looking. You cannot, if you do this in Chicago, you're not going to be successful. In your motherfucking phone, you robbed. They stole the shit. You got to be vigilant, meaning that you got to be motherfucking walk. You got to be looking, hey, you got to be seeing energy. You just can't motherfucking look, yes, no eye contact. You got to call in ND. You got to call in ND so you can get your shit and get out of there. Get in your motherfucking car and go home. If you don't got a car, like me, I didn't have, because I was with my grandma. I did have, because my grandma had the car. We get our shit and we go. And me and my grandma had the Holy Ghost. The power of God. We would be in the hood and they would open up the door. Oh, come on, grandma. Hey, open that door up for your grandma. And they wouldn't bother us. Because I got to say this about Chicago because it's a disservice to say the hood is just so, but it is if you're not from the hood. And a lot of death goes on there because I witnessed a lot of stuff. But there are parts of hood etiquettes that was existed back then. I don't know how it is now, but I'm talking about back then when I was coming up. That when it was an old lady, they'll come, they'll open up the door. They won't do it. But now, this is a new group of thugs. They will rob grandma and pistol whip her. They don't care no more. They used to care. They're not going to rob grandma. That's Big Mama. They don't motherfucking care. No, Big Mama will get motherfucking pistol whip. These days is over. Chicago is so dangerous now. Why do you think myself, Melanin Queen Shy, State Street Radio, all these people will say, I know, amen, but we all don't live in Chicago no more. We all know when Trump say the shit is bad, we know he ain't lying. We know Melanie Queen Shy, if she from Chicago, it's so bad my friend almost got robbed in Calumet City last week. Calumet City is in the south suburbs. Harvey, Dalton, Calumet City. You got Park Forest. All like you gotta understand when she say Calumet City, she talking about the suburbs, and she probably talking about the south suburb. If I'm not mistaken, Calumet City is the south suburbs. So Glenwood is a suburb. Glenwood used to be so much better back in the day, but Glenwood ain't that. It's still good, but it was better back when my uncle and aunt had a property in Glenwood. It was way better back in the day. It ain't like that no more. My father lived in Dalton. Dalton is a complete mess. Dalton is a complete mess. Dalton is a complete mess because of the leadership. The Democrats, they running that shit. And I don't listen. I'm gonna say this because we and her, we on Instagram. Mayor Hinyard, we on Instagram. I show love. She like my posts and stuff like that because she's sexy. But do I want to stay in Dalton? No, because I got friends in Dalton. I got activist friends in Dalton. J Mall, Jedediah. They know it's some bullshit going on. I interviewed Tiffany Hinyard, her staff member, and one of the dudes, Michael Smith, that they had sex. He was fucking Tiffany Hinyard and all that. I interviewed them on the Wiley Show. And so Jedediah got mad at me. He got mad at me because I took Tiffany Hinyard's side. I'm like, well, she ain't really that bad. We don't know. I said, we don't know. Because Michael Smith said, hold on, give me a second. Let me turn this light on because I want to be able to tell a story about Dalton. Because I get it. It's on the news, but I'm going to tell you what Wiley does because Wiley covered this story. So I'm interviewing Michael Smith. Michael Smith was the football coach at the school that I graduated from, Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville. Allegedly, they talking about he sent a dick pic on Snapchat and all that. I'm covering the story. I said, as a journalist, it is my job to post the receipts. He posted Child Protective Services, and they said the investigation is closed. We found no foundings. There was no foundings of abuse. And I told Jedediah, but this is the receipts. You got to, no. I said, but Jedediah, he's showing the receipts. What receipts that you got that he touched? He sent dick pics. He sent penis pics. Jedediah said, check my Twitter. Okay, he posted a receipt. In the receipt, you see somebody playing with their peen in a Tiffany Hinyard flyer, and they say Michael Smith on Snapchat. I did not see Michael Smith, the coach of Chicago, his face, only his Snapchat. That's it. I reached out to Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville, for a statement. They said he's still he's in the Chicago public school system. He's a contractor with the Department of Athletics and all that type of stuff, because football. Anyway, and the reason why I know Michael Smith is because I'm part of the group on Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville, for all the alumni. And he was inviting all of us to go. I couldn't go. I reached out to some of my friends, say, y'all go. She said, Marquise, you're not coming? I said, I can't go because I'm in the suburbs with my grandmother and my nieces, and I'm not going to bring my nieces to a basketball game. This not for them. They're not going to know what to look for and stuff like that. And I don't think that bringing them on the train and stuff like that, I don't have a car. But if I had a car, I'd go and bring them to the basketball game. So they went, and they had a concession stand, and all of the people from 08, 09, 07, 06, they all came. A lot of people came, and they bought stuff, and it was packed. And then Michael Smith said, man, thank y'all for coming. He was getting the people back. Oh, he reached out to me, and I said, brother, thank you, because you are one of the coaches that reach out to the alumni. You reaching out to the graduates. Thank you, brother. Thank you. And I told him, I said, when I get back to Chicago, if I have I get back, I go. Because you're right. We do got to take care of Chicago Military Academy, Brownsville. I feel bad that I don't have money to donate to my alma mater. I do feel bad. But one thing I can go is go a game. You said you got to watch everything with the kids around. You can't even relax. Right. So if I'd had my nieces, I can't go around the school. Hey, man, how you doing, man? You can't be going up, show my locker. My nieces, you got to watch your nieces. They're not going to want to see that. They're not going to want to see Uncle Old Locker. My nieces is going to want to eat. They're going to want a prime drink. They drink prime. They're going to want Flaming Hots. They're not going to want to see me do a whole tour of the school. Hey, man, this way your uncle, this my old locker. They don't give a fuck about that locker. Do you really think my niece is going to give up? They don't give a fuck that was my locker. And then I'm going to take my nieces. Hey, this your uncle class. I was a slow cat. They don't give a fuck. If that class ain't got donuts, chips, Prime soda drinks. Do you think they give a fuck that I was in that class? That was my algebra class? They don't give a fuck. That's stupid. You do that if you have your wife or your girl. You go there. You show your girl, hey man, she'll understand that. But you can't bring no 5, 6, 7-year-old this way. They ain't gonna receive that shit. They gonna eat. Once we leave the school, they gonna see Popeye. If it was a KFC, because when I was there, it was a KFC. They gonna see McDonald's. They gonna want McDonald's. Everywhere they see, they gonna want, and it's gonna be food. So, but at the hydration, at the concession stand, I would give them chips, donuts, stuff like that. But it's a high school game. They're not gonna know none of them people like that, and they're gonna be bored because it's high school. Now, if it was an elementary school, if I went back to Perkins Bass Elementary School or Fernwood, excuse me, a Fernwood Elementary School, and if they had like a P-way basketball for the kids and stuff like that, then I could bring my nieces. They will understand. If it was like a girl volleyball game and I go back to the school just to see, and I let my nieces see it and let them talk, blah, blah, that's a difference. They'll receive that. Like, okay, let me use an example. My niece, she wanted to go outside. She was, she in the house. I'm like, my niece, she want to go outside. So Park Forest got, sorry, y'all, my nose. Thank you, sis. Wipe your nose. Thank you, sis. Park Forest got a group, and it's a nice fucking group. It's a Facebook group about Park Forest, and they tell you all the tea in Park Forest, and they tell you all the events in Park Forest. Park Forest got a whole group, and it's a fucking nice-ass Facebook group. My mama is in the group. I'm in the group, but she don't look in the group and get stuff. I look in the group. I be talking, everything. In the Facebook group, they had a flyer, a back-to-school event. Thank you, Dad. No problem. Got to look out. Thank you, sis. You got to look out for Brother Wiley. Thank you for looking out. They got a group, and it was last year during the summertime. I took my nieces. I took my niece, my oldest niece. My baby niece worried she not gonna receive that. She gonna cry and all that. So I took my oldest niece, Anaya. Anaya was so excited because I told her, and don't tell kids something and you're not gonna keep your word. I told her she didn't want. My mom got a big sectional couch. I'm sleeping on one end of the couch. My niece sleeping on another end of the couch. She stayed there and slept. She wanted to make sure I kept my word. I told myself, we woke up. Eating, I said, "Night, eat your breakfast. We gotta go, Uncle. What time is the event?" So I said, "Gotta go," and stuff like that. My mama let me use her car. I said, "Tamara, do her hair, get her together," and she dressed her really nice and everything like that. Because when I'm taking my niece, make sure she good, do her hair, make sure she take a bath, make sure she eat and everything. We gotta go get it. I got in my mom's car, and we went and we drove. I drove us to the event. It was so nice. My niece had a ball. She didn't know, oh, that's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend. She didn't know, like, of course, y'all all live in the same neighborhood. Of course you're going to see her friend. But I didn't tell her that. But she was excited. Oh, this is my friend. What school do you go to? I go to such and such. So they had a game table. I should have did this. Oh, look at your father. No, this is my uncle, whatever. So at the game table, they had some cups at the table. I put my mouth on all them lady cups. I thought it was like a drinking game. You put the cup, you drink it with the mouth, you put it that. It wasn't that type of game. That lady had to throw out all them cups. Thank God she had cups all under her table to replace them cups. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm so sorry. I left that lady table because my niece didn't want to play that game. Then it was the state rep was there. There was the Park Forest commissioner. All of them was there. I don't want to be political. Yeah, let me do this. Uncle, I want to do the jumping. Uncle, hold on, niece. And the government, she stunned what I'm talking about. She stunned no politics. So I told my niece, say hey to the state. Say hey to the. I don't want to say hey. I want to play with my friend. She told that man, That Park Forest commission, that Park Forest, I don't want to say hey to that man. I don't know him. I would have played. I was so embarrassed. I said, oh, sorry about that, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, sir. Oh, I'm going to go ahead and let her go ahead. All right, man. We go ahead and do that. All right. Baby. They had the jumping jack. She took off her shoes. She started jumping in that jumping jack. So it was a little boy up in there. He was rough. He was a little violent. Doing too much. And the girls, my niece and her friends said, get out of here. Girls only. And then the little boy, little sister was terrorizing. They told that mama, my nieces and her friends, can you get him out of here? Get him out of here. He doing too much. So that lady, I looked at her like, just go and get the look. I looked at the lady, because she's a single mother. Oh. She was trying to take a little break, but she was tear-tired. So all the boys, they went to the other jumping bean. They let the girls took over. My niece and her friend, they ran that jumping bean with an iron fist. We don't know, only girls power. Girls only. None of the boys, all of them just had to look. I would have played that jumping jack. No! Girls only, girls power. So all the boys, thank God, it was another jumping bean that they could go to. It was the girls jumping bean, and it was the boys jumping bean. My niece, it was co-ed. And to my nieces and her crew, they took over that jumping bean. And it made me no different. Baby, my niece, she is Tamara's daughter. She ran that jumping bean with an iron fist. So we got to go. It's time for me to go to work. I got on my scrubs. Time for me to go. It's all on Instagram. I got to go to work. So I said, come on, niece. It was time to go. I felt bad because my sister, because the thing went, it was up to like 4 or 5 hours, but I had to go because I had to be at work at, what time did I have to be at work? At 2. So about 1:30, I had to go drop my niece off home, but my sister said she coming. So my sister come. I love Tamara. She got a tendency of bringing her friends' kids. I said, you barely want to be with your uncle. Why you keep bringing these kids? She mad at me because I didn't bring them. I said, no, they're not family. You got your own family. You want to take care of everybody else, so she come. Late, all the book bag, here she come with her friends' kids. That little heifer, she big and mean. She's a bully. She be beat. She's mean. She's not Anaya age. That little bean, she's evil and ghetto, just like her mama. Why you let that little girl come? That little big Bertha. Like that, she's a whole bully. She come in the house, she eat up the food. She snatched my little niece prime drink. I bought her a little prime drink. She drink up the prime drink. That little demon ate my chicken. She ate my potato chips. I'm like, who is your mother? Shut up. I said, who is this little thug? I said, Tamara, take her home. She eating up everybody's shit. Take that kid back where she came from. I don't feel like taking her back to the city. Her mama said she go, no, where she live at? You don't know where. I said, I'll take her back. I don't give a fuck if she in Inglewood. She going back, she eating up my shit. Anyway, she drunk my niece prime. Drunk what kind of drinks? Because my nieces, this they favorite. This my niece's favorite. Let me show y'all what my nieces like to drink. I'm gonna show y'all what my nieces like to drink. All right, have a good at work. Yeah. This is what my nieces love to drink. I got them to drinking this. These Body Armor. They love the fruit punch, Gatorade, strawberry, all of that. Like let's just say fruit punch. My niece, she love that strawberry. Anything that her uncle drink, she's gonna drink it. So, and Royal, shout out to her because she gonna drink it too. Shout out to Royal because Royal, she know how to say Uncle Marquise, Uncle. You know, So that's my niece. I love Royal and Anaya. Cause Royal at first she didn't care for me. I scared her. Yeah, yeah, cause she didn't know me. Now you can't stop her from saying uncle. Uncle! Have you drank those prime drink? I don't like prime. That's some nasty shit. I don't know why my niece like it. Them primes is nasty. My nephew, when he came, he liked prime. They love them prime. I don't drink prime. It's disgusting. It tastes like concrete juice. It don't have. I don't know, but my sister, she don't keep. She let them drink prime. It's disgusting. I don't know why they like it. Cause I thought prime was like a fruity drink. It's nasty. I don't like it. I drink this any day over a prime. I'll drink this any day over a prime. I would never try those. Ew. Like, no. I don't like. Shout out to Jake Paul. Shout out to what he does, but it's not my cup of tea. It's not my But my nieces love it. She loved every time we get on Snapchat. Prime. She said, bring me back some prime bottles. Bring me some prime. My niece, I didn't even know they had this, you guys. And I told the story before. I'm gonna tell it again. I didn't know they had the hot popcorn. Y'all know the hot popcorn? Them shit is good, but it'll tell your motherfucking stomach. I can't eat that shit now. I ate it before and it messed my stomach up. But my niece, she was eating a big ass bag of that, her and Royal. I said, niece, they got that back at the store? She said, yeah, they got it back, uncle. Uh, I said, wow, okay. So because my niece was eating, I went to the store. Damn, which store got them bag? It starts with an A. It's a store. It's not Walmart. It's a store up the street from my house. Starts with an A. They got them hot popcorn. I ordered a bag of the hot popcorn, and it was so good. Until a couple of hours. Not all these. It's in Las Vegas. It starts with an A. Albertsons. Not Aldi's. Aldi's is a Chicago thing. I'm talking about here in Las Vegas. It starts with Albertsons. Albertsons. So yeah, that's an expensive ass store. Baby, that's an expensive ass store anyway. Okay. So eat the popcorn and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's an expensive store. Thank you, Melanie Queen. It's expensive. It's expensive. I take an Aldi's all day. And then if you're in Chicago, anybody in Chicago know about Food for Less? Anybody know about Food for Less? Press one if you know about Food for Less. Press one if you know about Food for Less. It is, but I shop at Whole Foods is expensive. Press one if you know about Food for Less. Owned by the same company that owns Jewel Osco. Anybody know about Food for Less? Anybody know about Food for Less? My grandmother, Dora Crusoe, and Ollie D. Williams in the Chicago Sun-Times. They opened up that Food for Less on Ashland. That Food for Less on Ashland. It's in Chicago. My grandmother and Ollie D. Williams went to the grand opening of Food for Less. They was in the newspaper. They picture. I think my grandmother and Ollie D. Williams. Dora Crusoe, Ollie was in the newspaper of the Chicago Sun-Times. I believe it was because it wasn't the Tribune. Because the Tribune in Chicago, they say that's Republican. The Sun-Times is Democrat. It's no shame. Melanie Queen. Tell them that the Chicago Tribune in Chicago, they consider that Republican. The Chicago Sun-Times is Democrat. The black folks from the hood read the Chicago Sun-Times. If you're a Republican, if you white, you read the Chicago Tribune. There's a difference. I'm going to say it again. We keep Melanie Queen. We got to keep it real here. I'm going to say it again. Don't get offended, Republicans. But in Chicago, the Chicago Tribune, Republican. The Chicago Sun-Times, Democrat. It is what it is. It is what it is. I never read the Chicago Tribune until I became a Republican, and because I love to watch, I'm a news junkie now. My granny used to read both. So my grandfather would read both. The Chicago Tribune, the Chicago Sun-Times, and I had family that would read both, but it was very limited. But my grandmother, she read the Chicago Sun-Times. She read sometimes like clockwork. I believe it cost like a quarter or 50 cents at the store. I'm talking about before online and all that. It went, it was like a quarter or 50 cents or something like that. It was not a dollar. What that was it a quarter or 50 cents or 75 cents? I'm talking about going back years ago. Good God Almighty. I'm telling my age. It wasn't $2. It wasn't like 50 cents, 75 cents. I'm trying to go back in my mind. Was it like 50 cents, my little queen? Back when it was a quarter. Okay. It was a quarter. I love reading printing books and newspaper versus online. Yes, I love it too. Because still to this day, and shout out to Gil, because he get the newspaper. And now I'm back addictive to the newspaper. So Gil came to the house, right? He picked me up from the Trump rally because he worked at the gas station. So we get in the house. The first thing Gil said, because he picked up his new newspaper. I mean, and I wanted to read it, but I didn't want to say nothing. He said, "Can I get my old newspaper back? I want the old newspaper." And I'm not done reading it, but it's his newspaper. I can't be like, "No, I ain't done reading." It's he paid for the subscription. I did not want it. I did not want him to get it. I wasn't through reading. Oh, he already go. He said I can read it. Hold up. I did not want it. I did not want him to, I was still reading that newspaper. Lord, what did Gil put that newspaper? Good God about it. Okay. Yeah. Gil put it up. Gil, baby Gil put that newspaper up. Because he know me. I'm going to put it in my room. Yeah, Gil put it up. He probably took it with him to work. Because in that article, in the article there, it's an article that is literally is they're gonna bring Warner Brothers. They want to bring Warner Brothers to Las Vegas. So I'm reading. I said, man, I want to act. I want to be on Warner Brothers. So I'm reading it. I'm like, damn, I could get a job at Warner Brothers. And I ain't done because they said go to page. I believe they said go to page 7A or something like that. I wanted to go to that page and finish reading like who I need to go and advocate for and tell them to bring back uh uh something to bring Warner Brothers. I don't give a fuck if it's Democrat, Republic. I don't give a fuck. I want Warner Brothers here in Las Vegas so I can audition. I want to be a baby. If I can't be an actor, they need janitors, they need caterers, they need people that do security. They need all that. I do it. They said it will create 7,500 jobs. One of them it's gonna be a black job when I get it. Whatever it is, I want to work at Warner Brothers. I never thought about ever working at Warner Brothers because until I read the newspaper. Until I read the newspaper, I'm like, I want to work at Warner Brothers. And so I'm going to Indeed. Nothing exists because Warner Brothers is not here yet. I said, fuck. They only showing my LA stuff. I'm like, fuck, I don't live in LA. So I'm taking, because the reason why I want to get the newspaper, when Gil come back, I got to write each senator name so I can call their office and be like, hey, could y'all please vote to give them their tax credits so they can bring Warner Brothers here? Because you know me, I'm an advocate. So, and I'm an activist. And I love to talk to politicians. I'm simple, and now I'm gonna get their office if they live in Las Vegas. I mean, if they close if they a Las Vegas state rep center, whatever. I believe it's the state because the state have to pass. So the state rep. So I'm gonna find where's the state capital and all that. I'm gonna Google all that shit and get their address and show up to their office and call, email, fax, whatever it take for that. I'm that type of brother. I do that in Chicago. I still oh my God, Danny Davis. I'm still on his email list, and they still send me Zoom meetings. I go to those Zoom meetings sometimes, but it ain't shit. He ain't doing shit because in the Zoom meetings, the black people they be really saying something in the Zoom meetings. They be like, "What about the migrants? What about this? What about all this? They taking our motherfucking jobs and stuff like that." Danny Davis, he so fucking evil. He be changing the subject like, oh, shout out to sister. So is that sister Samantha in here? And she does really good. You change. We don't give a fuck about Samantha. We care about what these motherfucking migrants are doing. But Danny Davis have a tendency to double talk. And if they say, for instance, Robert in the chat, he'll do a whole story and Robert gets out, yeah, we did. And how's everything went? And when I helped you, yeah, you really helped me. We don't give a fuck about Robert. We care about why these migrants stealing our jobs. And then they cut the feed. When I try to say something, no, it's muted. Everybody want to say, soon as when it get hot, he got to go. And his rep be like, oh, sorry, the congressman haven't called a meeting. We're gonna do another meeting. Another meeting? What the fuck he got to go? This is a constituent meeting. Now, mind you, I'm not even a constituent of Danny Davis no more. But since I motherfucking got that Zoom link, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna advocate. I don't give a flying fuck because I don't stay in his district. As long as you keep sending me that Zoom link, I'm gonna hit that motherfucker and I'm gonna go in there and I'm advocate. I don't care if I'm not in his district no more. If you send me a Zoom link, if Danny did, because they probably won't send it to me now. But as long as I get a Zoom link, I'm hitting it. And you can't tell me I ain't in Danny Davis district. I'll be up in there talking. And we be in the chat dragging them. This don't make no shit. This some bullshit. Cause it's lies. Like people y'all gotta understand a lot of these y'all need to go to them Zoom meetings for those that do them Zoom meetings. Y'all need to go to that because the shit go down. It said Queen shocked me too. I love the smell. I love reading printed books and newspapers. I love reading printed books and newspapers. Because it's the smell. You guys, let me show y'all an example here. Hold on one second. Because you got to understand that I'm going to show y'all 3 books here. Damn, I'm going to show y'all 4 books. Because I already showed y'all Comrade Kamala Harris. And I read it because it's entertainment. Like, you remember Denzel Washington when he was sitting down and a white man interrupted him? You know why I read the newspaper? Because it's bullshit. But it's entertainment. Entertain me. I read the shit. Well, I know some of the shit is fake. It's entertainment. I read books for entertainment. So, this book, where do we go from here? I got this from Roland Martin said KF or community. Where do we go from here? KF or community? I love some of the stuff in the book. I don't agree with everything what Dr. King was saying, but some of the stuff Dr. King was saying, I agree with in that book because of Roland Martin. This is before Roland blocked me. Roland would give me book suggestions. This is before Roland got mean. Baby, Roland Martin, I don't know what happened to Roland, who harmed him, who stole his chicken drumstick, but Roland used to be nicer. This nigga got mean. Anyway, now, Timothy Bland, he did a book, Murder in the Beef Sector, a novel. This man is a stump down Kamala Harris, Timothy Bland. He said he was going to beat me up, that the police should kill me and all this. I'm shit. You vote for Trump now. I bought his book. How much was this book? Because I'm not even done reading it. Now, mind you, in this book, who is that? Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry, and all of that. How much was this book? Lord have mercy. Let me go in the back. I think the price is in the back. Oh, no, this is an independent book. But anyway, Michelle Obama, speaking about it. Okay, give me a second. Each of us carry a bit of inner brightness, something entirely unique, individual at a frame, a flame that's with protecting. So Michelle Obama wrote that book. Michelle Obama, The Light We Carry. Okay. Michelle Obama, I read one of her books, Candace Owens, Blackout. I'm reading her book. And Just Mercy are reading this book. This is a book about how a lawyer is helping, people fight with they on death row unjustly and all of that good stuff. Y'all already know Michael B. Jordan played in the motion picture Just Mercy. Anyway, so I'm going to say something about Michelle Obama, the former First Lady of the United States. Michelle Obama wrote a book, and she talked about in the book. She went to Harper High School, either Harper High School or Robeson High School, and she talked to those high school students. And Michelle Obama said to the media, okay, y'all leave. Because they're not going to open up when y'all here. Y'all nervous. Leave. Get out. She told the media to leave. And Michelle Obama listened to all the people, all the kids in the hood. And they said, Miss Michelle, it's bad. Crime is bad. And then the teacher said, tell Michelle Obama why y'all wish it snow outside because it's snow crime. Tell Miss Michelle Obama why y'all don't want the summer to go because most crime happened. And Michelle sat and listened. And she listened. And she listened. And when Michelle told them students, oh, get an education, before my husband, and I was a little girl. No, what she should have said is, I'm going to bring some more people in this meeting, and I'm going to bring my husband, and I'm going to bring Nancy Pelosi, and I'm going to bring Chuck Schumer, and I'm going to bring the Congressional Black Caucus, and we're going to do a civics class, and I want you to tell them, what do y'all need to help make this city greater? What laws would y'all like? What Michelle does, she did do some good because she did talk. But what does it profit you listening if you ain't gonna do the shit they telling you, the suggestions? You took all them great suggestions. Michelle Obama came, that's when NATO came to Chicago. And she brought all the people to the South Shore Culture Center. What does it profit you to do that if you're not gonna listen to what we say? The reason why black folks don't like to vote like they used to, because they ain't shit changing. They give suggestions, they don't do shit. Michelle sat and listened. She was in it. I read it in the book. I read it in the book about she was quoting what certain students were saying. But her husband, when he ain't did shit for them black people. He gave gay rights. There's nothing wrong with LGBT rights. But don't forget about black people that you claim you love. Michelle, you from the south side of Chicago. Michelle Obama wrote some of her book. She said, Entire Fiesta Pizza. She loved Entire Fiesta Pizza, and I love it too. Anybody from Chicago, Entire Fiesta Pizza is best. On the East Side, it's good. Michelle Obama said a lot of good stuff, certain good stuff, but policy-wise, she don't motherfucking do it. Michelle Obama had to say, you the most powerful, at that time, you the wife of the most powerful man on earth, the president. You telling people we won't bring down obesity. Who gives a flying fuck about that? Who gives a flying fuck about that, about school? Because what did it profit them to eat healthy at school and they still gonna eat Doritos and cheese and meat and baby when they go home? They spend more time at home eating bad. So who gives a flying fuck about that? Who gives a flying fuck about that? Them kids don't eat that bullshit, grapes, broccoli, that nasty shit. They don't want to eat that shit. It's disgusting. They want McDonald's, Burger King. It is what it is. Instead of her saying, let's get more policies to stop the crime. Let's lock up the criminals. Let's make sure these kids at Harper High School is shut down now. Let's make sure these kids at Robeson High School, at Julian High School, make sure they can get home back to their parents. Michelle Obama, when Obamas got elected, there was a sister there. I don't know if she was from Julian High School or Simeon High School, but she got killed. She went to the inauguration. She was alive, and then she went back home not too long after that, and she got killed. And Michelle Obama went to the funeral. Instead of her husband saying we need to throw away all the guns, no, that's a violation of the law. Instead of her husband saying we need to lock up these motherfucking criminals, that's killing innocent black bodies. You all, and shout out to the NRA. I love the NRA because what the NRA did in Chicago, they sued the state of Illinois in court. They sued the state and won. And in the state, the judge, the either I don't know if it was the Illinois Supreme Court or the United States Supreme Court. You can Google it, but the court said that you cannot. It's unconstitutional to not give people their Second Amendment right. So they restored it. So they got to take gun classes and stuff like that. And this motherfucker, they love it because these motherfuckers be strapped. They take courses and they fighting back. Licensed gun owners are fighting back. They have every right to do so. That's why our forefathers want you to bear arms, to protect your property, to protect your dignity. Yes, Chicago, they ain't hunting deers, but you damn sure can neutralize a motherfucking threat that's trying to motherfucking rob you and pistol whip you. You gotta go. You have a right to motherfucking neutralize the threat. So, as a licensed gun owner. So shout out to the NRA for doing that. So, to Michelle and to Barack, it's a misservice to President Biden, to Kamala. It's a disservice because they still say we don't need no guns. That's a lie. You do need guns. Okay, Kamala, if you don't need guns, okay, tell your Secret Service don't have a gun. They all got guns. They all got guns. So why should Americans throw away their guns and your Secret Service still strapped? That don't make sense. That doesn't make any sense. Y'all so Americans throw y'all guns away, but then Kamala got guards with guns. They all got guns. Mayor Johnson in Chicago. The reason why I don't see eye to eye to him, I don't F with him, F Mayor Johnson, because Mayor Johnson, I was sitting in his inauguration. For the soul of Chicago. For the soul of Chicago. And he had Karen Clark Sheard. She was singing. Oh, man, she brought the house down. Yeah, we was all, this, now you're dealing with the Wiley from Texas. I'm no longer I'm no longer a Chicago resident. I have about 6 years under my belt as a Texas. I got a Texas mindset, right? A conservative mindset. So I go to Chicago, interviewing people. The Kim Fox was on my show. I'm with your show, and she don't want to run again because they threw her ass under the bus. She evil. They don't fuck with Kim Fox. The mayor don't fuck with Kim Fox. The police don't fuck with Kim Fox. They think she's a bitch and a whore. They don't. I'm talking about Chicago politics. I'm giving you the ghetto version. A ghetto version. So I interview and I'm asking them. So I'm trying to get press credentials, right? They said they go to press at chicagocity.org. I'm doing everything right. That like Roland taught me. Pick up the phone, send an email, do that. I'm doing everything Roland taught me. I'm emailing the city. I called the city early in the morning. They said, Mr. Wiley, okay, we'll add you to the email list for Mayor Johnson's schedule. So I would get his schedule when he going to this, and then the migrant crisis going on. So he's doing all this stuff in there. He was with the nonprofit with the migrants, and they was getting all these checks. The Daily Mail had an article that Chicago was giving out so many dollars to the migrants. I sent it to the city. I said, is it true? Give me a second. Give me a second. I can show y'all the receipt. Give me 1 second. I can't show you on StreamYard, but I damn sure can type it in my motherfucking laptop and turn this motherfucking phone around. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. So, you playing with God, not good. I'm not playing with God, honey. Oh, Lord. Come on, laptop. Don't fail me now. Come on, laptop. All right. All right. That laptop don't want to go. I'm going to get my other, I'm going to get my laptop. Hold on. Let me put that down here. Let me get my other laptop here. Let me get the morning. Come on, baby. Let me go. Give me a second here. Go to my email. Give me 1 second, you guys. Go to my Gmail here. Roland taught me, hey, Black, this is what Roland taught me. I was a huge fan of Roland Martin Unfiltered because Roland, he would send emails to the White House and he would send emails. He would share his iPad. And that's how I learned about Roland. So when Roland said, are you a journalist? I am a journalist. And who taught you? You did. What school you went to? The school of the school of Roland Martin. You taught me, Roland. So when Roland say, are you a journalist? You a fool. Shut up, you fool. How can you call me a fool and you taught me to be a journalist? That's insane. And then he blocked me. Then he called Jamal Green a fucking fool. And Jamal Green pulled up. And the security, you can't be motherfucking calling motherfuckers fool. Chicago ain't gonna let that shit slide. You can't be. The only reason why I didn't pull up on Roland Martin to address him is because I ain't had the money. If I lived in Chicago and he would have said, shut up, you fool, and I'd have went to that church and I'd have addressed him. It was a political event. He liked to disrespect people. That's disrespectful. You just can't be calling young black men fools. Okay, back to this. I'm sorry, y'all. So, on October the 19th, 2023 at 10:01 a.m., the Wiley Show at gmail.com to press@cityofchicago.org. In this article, there is an article talking about Chicago is giving $9,000 to migrants to cover their rent to their apartment as staggering report reveals a single medical firm ranked in 7.2 million sheltering the city asylum seekers for just 1 month. Link to article, the Daily Mail. I want to know, is the city of Chicago giving $9,000 to migrants to cover their rent? I hope to hear from you soon. Marquise Wiley, founder of The Wiley Show. You know what the press officer said? N.O. dot. I said thank you. And that was the last time the Mayor Johnson press office reached out to me. I was removed from the email list. That is in violation of the freedom of speech, as freedom of press. And they said you can sue, and I don't have a lawyer. They know I ain't got no lawyer. They know there's no way in the world you could have said that to Fox, and they're going to let that shit slide, and you can't do that. You're going to get sued. You can't ban the press because I'm asking a fucking question. They were giving, at that particular time, $9,000. There's more now. And $7.2 million for shelter city asylum seekers. Okay, well, if it's a free lawyer, can you send it to me if it's free so we can sue the city of Chicago? Because that's a clear violation of my rights. I'm a media entity. I just asked a question. Thank you for that. I don't even know if there's any free lawyers exist. But October 19th, 2023. That's a receipt. That's a digital receipt. I asked the mayor. I'm sorry, I never talked to the mayor in person. I interviewed Alderman Lopez. There's lawyers that do pro bono. Okay. Well, can you send me a list of that to my email, wileyshow@gmail.com, please? If you know a list of pro bono lawyers, please. I would love to get one. If you have a list of lawyers, if any lawyers that are listening to this that can take this case pro bono to sue the city of Chicago for, in my clear violation as a journalist, to ask questions, you can email me at wileyshow@gmail.com, or you can call me, or you can email me because the lawyers, or you can call me at 773-641-8742. You can call me. You can email me wileyshow@gmail.com, or you can email me wileyshowproduction@gmail.com, or you can DM me on Instagram at Wiley Show, X at Wiley Show, Twitch, The Wiley Show TV. So I don't, but they typically with people do. Okay, I'll do my research about that. Thank you for telling me about that. I'll do my research. I will go and Google it. I'll do my research about that because I never thought about a pro bono lawyer. I didn't think a pro bono lawyer would even take a case like this. I thought a pro bono lawyer like criminal offense and all of that. I didn't think they would take a pro bono. I didn't know. So I thank you, Black Loki. Thank you, Black Loki. Thank you. All right. Okay. So I'm done, y'all. I said what I said. I love y'all. I don't see Terry in here. I know you guys. I know it's like 10:30 on Central Time, 11:30 Central Time, 10:30 Central, 11:30 Eastern, and I already know on the West Coast it's 8:31. 8:31. So I already know 8:31 West Coast time, 2:31 Central, 11:31 Eastern. So I already know y'all are really y'all going to bed. Some of y'all going to the club and y'all gonna party. Love y'all. I am going to watch Tubi. Gonna go and watch my friend. Shout out to Brandon Carson. Love y'all. And God bless you. If you do want to contribute to the Wiley Show, $ Marquise Wiley 28 Zelle WileyShow@gmail.com. Wiley, have you called your family? I haven't called them because they had me blocked. I haven't called them. I will call them not now. I will call them tomorrow because it's 10:31. And I don't want to bother them now, but I'll call them tomorrow if they answer. Because tomorrow is the funeral. Mary Powell funeral is tomorrow, you guys. So I will call them in the morning, send my condolences and stuff like that. I will call them tomorrow. I know the funeral is tomorrow. They're gonna be eulogizing my mother, aunt Mary Powell. That's my great aunt, and may she rest in peace. I'm gonna do my own homegoing tomorrow. That's only if StreamYard is working. If StreamYard is not working, we will postpone it until StreamYard is working because I have photos. My team member is working on some stuff right now, and make sure y'all donate. Donate because my team member is working on a program, a flyer. A thumbnail for my aunt for the homegoing. So that's gonna cost about I think $20 or $25. He charges me. So make sure y'all Cash App or Zelle because I really want that. And I really had another plan. I wanted to do a whole video collage, and I really want to go there. I have another team member. She is y'all pray for her. She got COVID, but she have all of my family tree information. So she's working on that, and we praying for her. We already prayed for her, and God gonna bless because she's feeling much better. She went to hospital. She got some medicine, and she must be better. But she still have COVID. But she said, Wiley, since I'm sitting down, I love she got a computer. She's working on some stuff of our family and ancestry tree because she's helped me with my father, helped me track down my father and some stuff. So we want to thank my team member for that. So she's working on that. Y'all know T. Trisha One. Y'all know her. If y'all don't, she is a singing woman, and she came on our show. We did our whole ancestry live, and we talked about it. So y'all, some of my day ones know. If you don't know, she is a viewer of the show, and of course I call my viewers producers because they do exactly what I call them. They produce. They send me receipts. They send me articles. They send me what's going on in Texas. They send me what's going on in Alabama, Mississippi, Arkansas, Chicago, whatever part what's going on. They're going to tell me, especially if it's something political. They're going to be like, wow, you talk about that politics. You need to call my mayor. You need to call, because they know I'm an advocate. So they call me all the time, get calls all the time. Well, I haven't get no calls lately because we've been suppressed. Our content been suppressed. Our numbers have been compromised. Other than that, I did a campaign, call my audience members to remind them that the Wiley Show still exists. And there was a viewer, a family member from, she died. She said, oh man, you want, I'm not gonna say her name, you want such and such. She went on to glory. because that sister left me a voicemail on my Google number. There was something going on in Mississippi, and she was talking about something going on in Mississippi, and she was talking about, Wiley, I love your eye. I'm your cockeyed sister. I'm your cockeyed sister. Don't worry about your eye. And blah 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 blah. And she went on and passed away. And I accidentally called the lady again. And he said, "Oh, I told you she had one on and passed away. She's no longer living." I said, "Oh my gosh!" And so I just went on and suspended my campaign because I didn't want to accidentally call the lady again. Because I was calling people on the Google number because people forgot that we exist. They're not getting their notifications. Our notifications is down to 2%. Google only send 2% notification. 2%. 2%. Out of all of my subscribers, you mean to tell me the notifications at 2%? 2%? Not even 20%? 2%? Less 2%. 2% of people being notified. I have almost 40,000 people subscribe. Only 2% of them get their notification of Wiley. Because you know why? The powers that be, they don't want y'all to see the Wiley Show. They don't want y'all because we're not just going to be talking about foolish stuff. We're going to talk about some foolish stuff like celebrity stuff, because I'm not serious all the time. But this is y'all know me day one. Y'all know political stuff. We're going to talk about it. Instagram, too. Political by celebrity gossip stories instantly go viral. Baby, 300,000, 400,000, 500, all the celebrity gossip. The stuff about Trump, 475 views. Stuff addressing Kamala Harris, 10 views, 20 views. Anything celebrity gossip, 300,000, 600,000, 800,000. Soon as the stuff that I'm really passionate about, that I love, that keep me up at night, 100 views, 40 views, 20 views, 30 views, 10 views. And one video was so low, 5 views. Even on the YouTube short, if I talk about some celebrity gossip, at the time before I was invaded by Armand Wiggins troll farm and the Democratic troll farm, 800 views. 800, 9,000, 10,000. Let me show y'all an example. This is when the Wiley Show was popping, but we have been severely suppressed now. I'm gonna go to my channel here. Go to my shorts. This is all Kamala. 400, 700, 400, 400, 100, 2.7. No, that did good. Trump sort of called out Kamala Harris infidelity. A shocking moment, 700. Why weed prices, okay, that got 6.2 thousand. 450, 410, 600. Even my Tasha K stuff not even getting views no more because it's been massive reported. So when you go back to the back when the Wiley Show was really popping, go to popular. 99,000 about Nicki, 31,000 about Cardi, 25,000 about Halle, 21,000 about Megan, 18,000 about Sukihana. Beautiful Sukihana. I love Sukihana. Don't we love Sukihana? Nicki Minaj, 18,000. Uncovering the Truth from Diddy lawsuit, 15,000. 14,000. 13,000. Armand, him, 12,000. 12,000. When we eat it at Dallas restaurant, Sweet Georgia Brown, 11,000. Patti LaBelle didn't know the words. Now let's go to Patti LaBelle for a second. Since she's at the DNC, she didn't know the words at the DNC, and she damn sure didn't know the words at this time. Let's click on that video for a second, just for a point of conversation. We gotta get into Offset and Chloe Bailey. No, not about Offset.
This year BET Awards is a disaster. The writers' strike, no writers, no hosts. But Patti LaBelle got up there and thought it was okay to sing Tina Turner's song "Simply Best," and she didn't know the lyrics. She didn't know the lyrics. She got up there and she was singing, didn't know the lyrics. It's nowhere in the world that you can be out there singing "Simply the Best" and don't know the lyrics. Patty, when that song was released, you was in your 40s. You know the song. Like BET, this was a disaster award. It's rush. People are lip syncing. It's no direction. What happened to BET, the iconic moments that this show was known for? People dressing like this, like just a disaster. Beyonce didn't show up. So many other artists didn't show up that got honored with an award. This is a disaster. But congratulations. I can't even say congratulations. I take that back. This BET Awards was a disaster, and Patty didn't even know the lyrics. This is sad. What do y'all think? Did y'all watch? Are y'all watching the BET Awards? It's a disaster. This year, BET
So that was like
Awards
one of
is
the
a
first
disaster.
videos that did a lot in views. But all my political stuff, let's go back to the political stuff now. Let's go to latest. Let's go to this video.
Kamala Harris, your black ass gonna be fine. Your Indian ass gonna be fine. I ain't studying you. I'm on the trip. I'm outside, Kamala Harris. Bring your black ass outside. Tell the Secret Service to bring your ass on the trip. Kamala Harris, your black ass gonna be fine. Your Indian ass gonna be fine. I ain't studying you. I'm on the trip. I'm outside, Kamala Harris. Bring your black ass outside. Tell the Secret Service to bring your ass on the trip. Kamala Harris, your black ass gonna be fine. Your Indian ass gonna be fine. I ain't studying you. I'm on the trip.
We on the strip. Let's see how many views that video got. 443 views. Let's go to this. Trump supporter calls out Kamala Harris infidelity. 738 views.
Let me take these glasses off. I don't care if you get so mad, you tell Kamala Harris on me and she slapped me with a pot of greens. I'm still saying I'm voting for Trump. I ain't stunned Kamala. That whole heifer slept with people's husbands. Baby, somebody, Willie Brown's wife, told me about it. Said, Wiley, I want you to call out Kamala because she fucked my husband. Let me take these glasses off. I don't care.
All right. Even this Ashanti one. Baby, my content so suppressed. Even the celebrity stuff, 461. Will Trump bring me out on November 5th? 417 views.
I know Trump will bring me out on November 5th. On November 5th, when Trump get in the White House, he gonna bring me out. Oh.
When Trump get in the White House, he gonna bring me out. I know I'm gonna die. That Trump will bring me out. Trump cares for me. It is for me. Trump will bring. Okay. Now that song got the not tuss in the pudding. He said that's a Negro spiritual. That is not a Negro spiritual. I don't care what you call it. It's a gospel song. Trump supporter calls out Kamala Harris infidelity.
Let me take these glasses off.
Okay, that got 2.7. Okay, we played that clip. We played that clip. Okay. A shocking moment. Armand Mama drama. We're not gonna talk about that. Let's stick to the politics. This one got 6.2 thousand. While weed prices skyrocketed.
You know how much that weed
inflation
cost?
under
It was
Biden.
cheaper under President Trump. But due to the fact, high inflation, you can't hardly get the best weed. Weed is too high. It used to be cheap under Trump. You know how much that weed.
See that? Because we want to talk about Kamala. It was a short one. That gets 6.2 thousand. I'm sorry, but I can't assist with that. What is this video about?
Black folks better vote for Trump. Shit. We losing economically. How long we been voting for Democrats? For the 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the white folks looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
See, white folks got sense. They got all the wealth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to wake up the coons.
Mm-hmm.
Take these glasses off. Hallelujah.
I don't care if you get so mad, you tell Kamala Harris on me and she
If
slapped
I
me
be
with
in
a
the pot of greens.
I'm still saying I'm voting for Trump. I ain't stunned Kamala. Black folks better vote for Trump. Shit. We knew.
I ain't stunned Trump. You could tell I was raised by my grandma because that's what she knows that word. I stunned Trump. She'd be like, I ain't stunned you. She didn't say I ain't stunned Trump. She'd be like, I ain't stunned you. That's an old Southern term. Why I'm voting for Trump, a bad choice.
I'm voting for Trump. Trump. Where are you, Donald Trump?
All I know,
I'm
voting for Donald Trump.
For the 5th.
So
you ain't got nobody but a
green card.
You going back to
Mexico.
You going back to your homeland. Hallelujah. I'm voting for
Trump.
I don't
care if you don't like it.
I'm voting for Trump. I'm voting for Trump. On November 5th. He gonna make this country great again. He gonna make this country wealthy again.
Trump.
Where are you, Donald Trump?
I was saying that today at the rally. Oh man, I went to see Donald Trump so bad. Where are you? Oh, this is my favorite one. Uncle Wiley versus Uncle Ruffus. My take on Donald Trump. This is my favorite one.
Yeah, I know who Uncle Ruffus is. He got a lot of money. Oh yeah, he got money. Uncle, that's a cartoon character. A white man created Uncle Ruffus. But who cares?
Who cares?
But I ain't Uncle Ruffus. My name is the Wiley Show. If you try to out the Wiley Show, give me a $50. I ain't no Uncle Ruffus. Call me Uncle Wiley.
W-I-L-E-Y.
I'm Wiley. I ain't no
Uncle Ruffus. W-I-L-E-Y-S-H-O-W.
And I'm supporting Trump.
T-I-U-M-P.
He gonna make it.
Wait again.
Affordable again.
Go ahead.
Trump. Yeah, I know who Uncle Ruffus is. He got a lot of money. Oh yeah.
Oh man. What else? What other clip? Okay, that was my favorite. Okay, this the clip. Okay, let's see. Vote Trump or Harris. Who would you choose? 483 people.
Are y'all not 18 yet? Yeah, I know who Uncle Ruffus is. He got a lot of money.
What?
I'm voting for Trump. Black folks better vote. You know how much that we.
Hell no.
Are y'all not 18 yet? Don't rob nobody out there on them bikes. Vote for Trump in November. I'm voting for Trump. Who y'all voting for? Donald Trump or Kamala Harris? Give me an answer. Are y'all not 18 yet?
Yeah, because that part of the live stream in the short, you guys, is they wasn't 18.
Trump don't got dementia like Sleepy Joe.
Oh Lord. Let me make sure, you guys. I post shorts. So, did I post that on Trump don't got dementia like Sleepy Joe? Did I post that? Oh no.
Trump don't got dementia like Sleepy Joe. Trump got his mind.
Oh, okay. All right. So give me a second. I'm gonna post that on there. So yeah, you guys. So when you do the live, when y'all go watch Wiley, you know, people say, why don't you just go work at a better facility? There is no better facility. I work for self, and Roland Martin taught me that. Roland Martin taught me to do for self. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad taught me to do for self. Minister Louis Farrakhan taught me to do for self. Roland, because Roland was in the industry that I'm in, he was live, and give me a second. So Roland, well, he did a tour of, it was about Black Media, the Freedom Journal, Frederick Douglass, IDB Wells. And I was so, and I was going to have a Black owned media company, right? And I said, oh, okay, I have the Wiley Show. So when I met Don and Don Johnson said, how about you get your a limited liability company and start, get an LLC. So we started our LLC. We did it in Illinois. He said, you need to run your show like a business. You need to think like a boss. You is a boss. You got cameras, you got lights, you spending money, running like a boss. So my tax accountant, I stopped calling her the tax lady, and she's my accountant. Because growing up in Chicago, the tax lady. So I changed my I learned a new vocabulary word, my accountant. So she handled all of my taxes to make sure everything is up to date. So this is where you have to be on top of your shit when it's coming to taxes. So when I started my LLC, I got a tax bill from the IRS. In 2019, I owed taxes. I did not know it. My accountant said, oh yeah, you did owe in 2019. I forgot to tell you. You forgot to tell me? But tell them, review your $5,000 loan quote, Marquise. Hey, Marquise, are you struggling to get funding? Okay. Well, tell them, Lord Jesus, that I made a mistake so you don't have to pay no interest. You just pay the principal. You don't pay you just pay what you owe without interest. I told them that. They laughed in my face. They said, no, you got to pay the full amount. So I said, I don't have the full amount. Is there any way I could do a payment plan? She said, yes, sir. Just go online and do a payment plan. So I linked my bank account, but you got to get direct payment, right? Auto pay. And they took all the payments out. Boom, boom, boom. And so I paid the tax debt. Then the IRS said, you still owe, because you have, you still have taxes that you have to file, for jobs you had. Now, mind you, I had a lot of CNA jobs where I worked 2 weeks, 1 month. I said, but why do I didn't have the job? He said, sir, I don't care how long you had the job. You still had wages during those years. You still have to file you still have to file your tax return. So I said, I don't remember those jobs. I don't know those jobs. And I still don't know. So I'm still trying to find how to get to those jobs so I can file, because I worked a lot of jobs in Illinois. I don't remember, because a lot of jobs I worked like a week or 30 days, 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a lot of bad, treatment. So I'm trying to track down all the jobs I had and to get the W-2 forms so I can go file and everything. And then I know I probably owe interest and blah, 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 blah. Then do it, get on a payment plan and pay my taxes. Because who don't want to pay their taxes? I pay my taxes. I have a history of paying my taxes. I don't want to owe. If I owe, give me a payment plan. I pay my taxes. I'll be done with it. It's not a big deal. I don't owe millions. One of my shout out to Monica. She said, Marquise, you don't owe millions. You don't have to worry about owing 60 million. Because I was worried. I called Monica. I'm so worried, Monica. I'm just worried. She said, why are you worried? Because I don't want to owe millions of dollars. She said, well, you never made millions of dollars, so you're not going to owe millions of dollars in tax. I'm like, oh, okay. You're right. Because, Monica have a tendency of just being so sweet. She know I'm a little stupid. So, because I don't know business. I'm stupid into, business. I'm a baby business owner. So, I thought I was going to be owing millions in taxes. But in order to owe millions, you have to make a lot of money, Wiley. But, baby, I guess Monica was like, baby, you only make, $9 an hour, $10 an hour, $12 an hour. You're not gonna owe no millions in taxes. But she handled with delicacy, I love you, Monica, for all about tea. Anyway, in closing, because any questions, y'all? Any questions for me? Any questions for me? Hey, my girl, Miss Anderson. I love you, sis. I love you. I love you. That's it. Instagram is doing that. Chew on your small amount of followers. See posts. Yeah. You guys, Wiley been suppressed. If you want to see much of us, Dang, how can I, if I'm suppressed online, what can I say? I'm trying to think, how can I stop being suppressed? I don't know what to say. Because if I'm suppressed on the internet, what can I say? I mean, y'all reach out to YouTube and tell them stop suppressing Wiley. I don't know. Um, Maybe if you book a flight to Las Vegas, I hook up a live, I do a show, and somebody, rent out a room, y'all donate and y'all buy tickets and y'all see me in person. That's the only way. You can get a verification of income transcript from the IRS for the years you're looking for. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me write that down. You can get a verification of income transcript from the IRS for the years you're looking for. Okay. Are you doing an after show tonight? Yes. I'm doing after show on Station Head. So I don't have any. I think my moderators maybe sleep because it's a different time zone. But guess who's still up? The owner, Wiley. I'm up. So let me hook up my Station Head. Okay, hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna play no music, you guys, because y'all do not like when I play music. Coon Wiley Smile. Somebody just text me and called me a coon. Child, they don't even know the definition of coon. I'm not a coon, but Roland Martin is one. He definitely is a coon. Employment history. Employment history. Okay. Okay, I'm Latavia. She just dropped the link, you guys. Listen to Wiley Unfiltered on. She just dropped the link. So I'm live. I'm live right now. Hold on, y'all, for y'all can see. I'm live on Station Head. Live on Station Head. It's 7 of y'all there at Wiley Show. Right there. I'm live. Right there. So I love Station Head. Station Head, I love it. Because Station Head, you can play music. It's a radio show. It's an online radio show. And I run it like it's a motherfucking radio show. You can't tell me it's not it is a radio show. So you can play music and I'll be like, it's in the morning time, blah, blah, blah. It's a walking radio show. If this was Chicago, it's a walking WGCI 107.5. IRS form 4506. Okay, IRS form 4506 T. Thank you. So I can go to irs.gov and get that, or I can call. I'm probably gonna go to irs.gov, I'm assuming, and I can call them. Okay. Thank you. I wrote it down so I can call them on Monday and get that situated because I don't want to be on. I don't want to be on the IRS. Baby, I owe anybody but the IRS. I owe Pookie, Ray, a pimp, a gangster, but I don't want to owe the IRS. Because even if I do, I want to do a payment plan. You said you can go to the website.
goes to the website. And fill out and mail the form. Thank you. We love our Station Session. Yeah, Station Session is dope. So my YouTube audience, for like people that's new to Station Head. So Station Head is a very intimate space because you hear me snoring, I sleep on Station Head. Like you'll see, I take my medicine and they can tell when the medicine, the treasure don't work. I'm snoring. You can hear when I'm putting my air mattress. It's like it sounds like I'm vacuuming. It sounds like I'm shampooing carpet, but no, I'm blowing my air mattress. So they can hear that on stage. They already know it. So on YouTube, I don't show it on YouTube. Like y'all can see it on YouTube. Like I can show y'all that that's the air mattress right there, right there. Blah blah blah. That's the air mattress. So y'all can see the air mattress, but I don't want to blow it up on YouTube and all that because the trolls. But it's much more friendly. It's much of a safe space on Station Head than it is on YouTube. On YouTube. It's more of an intimate space, I would say. I like that word, intimate space on Station Head. Which as you can see, it's only 11 people on Station Head. So it's more like an intimate space where you can like talk and you can vibe, you can play music. Prada request songs. She's a moderator over there. It just goes down. Like Jada and Prada, like they're very active on Station because they come on the Station show. And Jada was on that last night. She went to sleep. I'm flirting with Jada. It's fun. We have a fun time on Station. We had a ball on Station last night. I'm flirting with her. We having conversations about Armand, Storm Monroe, Cardi. Then we dragging motherfuckers. Then we talk about Ken Barbie. We go in on Station Head. A Station Head actually is the most intimate spaces because my family was on my Station Head. Like it goes down. My sister was on my Station Head. My niece was on my Station Head. We did a Station episode, and we did a karaoke. So I had my laptop and this is my phone, so I had Station, and I was doing karaoke. I was playing music on YouTube, the songs, and me and my niece was looking at me singing. She was singing, so it was a troll that called into my Station Head. Fuck you, Wiley. I don't care nothing about your ugly ass singing, you bitch. And my niece was like, did she just say something to my uncle? Did she just say something? Don't you talk about my uncle. If you talk about my uncle, I'm gonna come and beat you up. Now, I don't care you trolling. Now you hear my niece right there. Somebody hit that Station Head. I don't care about your motherfucking singing, you cockeyed bitch. And my niece, Anaya, Tamara's daughter, did she just cuss at you? Don't you cuss at my uncle? And you cuss at my uncle, I'm gonna come and beat you up. Anaya, oh, she added to her story. I gotta tell she added to her, she added to her Snapchat. Baby, Anaya Barksdale, I'll come and beat you up. Don't you talk about my uncle? And then after get through, we went back and I blocked her on the Station, and we continue to do our singing session. But that's how evil people are. They don't care. They people on the internet, they don't know when to troll and when not to troll. You know, why would you even send that? And my niece is on there. If you say I ain't shit, okay. But wait till my niece go to bed and I'm on that by myself. You can say you ain't shit, you a bitch, you a hoe, I can monk, I could drag your ass up. Okay, then we can argue. We adults. But why would you do that as a child on there? But then again, I got to apologize because I be cussing around kids in person too. So I have to practice what I preach. Cause I was at the Trump rally cussing, ignorant. It's kids out here, sir. It's kids out here. Cause in my mind, I bring so when I was at the Trump rally, I brought my internet persona. Cause a bitch, fuck all the kids in it. It's kids, sir. It's kids. And these are in front of white Republicans. So great message, but this ain't the time for all that cussing. So I do want to apologize to the white
parents, to all the parents of the white children, all the children that was there, I want to apologize. I was wrong to be doing all that cussing. I apologize. Because I wasn't a time and a place. I was ignorant. Right then and that was wrong for me, doing all that motherfucking cussing. That was fucking wrong. Even though what I was saying, that them kids hearing all that cussing, and it was an older gentleman, he said, not in my house. Yes, that could be all true, sir. But when your kids step out of your home, they hearing cussing. There is no child in America that don't sit and hear cussing with their friends. You may think that you're sheltering your children all day, but when your ass go to sleep and they got a cell phone, they hearing cussing. I'm sorry, we in a different time, baby. You can take your child phone in the house, but when they step their ass outside, they hearing cussing, rap, and your children is cussing. These kids cuss. This is the generation that we in. We're not in your time back in 1919. We in a different time. We got the internet. Times is different. Kids is introduced to a lot of things before their time. This is the time that we in, unfortunately. Once the internet happened, you got online bullying. We all used to be cussing as kids. I used to cuss as kids. There was no, thank you, Jazz. Jazz over there on station. There was no social media. But we cussed as kids. Shut the fuck up, you dusty bitch. Now when I went home, praise the Lord, my grandma never heard me cuss. My mother never heard me cuss at that time. But when I was at school, I cuss all the time. Shut your dumb ass up, bitch. My girlfriend at the Chicago Military Academy, where I had a girlfriend. She was a big back. She did have a big back. I was skinny. Don't get offended. This is my story. I finally got me a girlfriend. I was skinny. She had a big back. And my hair was nappy. This is a true story. Please, black women, don't get offended when I'm about to say. She said, babe, you need to get your hair cut. Bitch, shut up. I don't need to get my motherfucking hair cut, hoe. And she slapped me. Like, what the fuck you slapped? Like, the reason why I did it, because that's all I hear about bitches being called dumb, stupid, shut your rack. My mama cussed. My daddy cussed at my mama. So I didn't hit her back. I was just, when she slapped, I was in shock. And I apologized to her. And I made her cry. And she dumped me. And she never was with me again. So I'm just giving you a story there of my history, of me coming up. And shout out to her because she treated me with respect. I wasn't ready for no girlfriend. I was ignorant. And there's a lot of things I had to unlearn. As an adult, it's still some things I have to unlearn as a man. I'm not perfect. So what you do, you live and you learn. So, yeah. And whatever she's at, sis, I'm sorry. My apologies, sister. She was a beautiful, and I was ashamed of her. No offense. Do not get offended when I'm going to say. I was ashamed of her because she was obese. And I wanted a skinny girlfriend. The girlfriend that I wanted, she didn't want me. She wanted the football player, the basketball player. He was the football player. His last name was Muhammad. And she wanted them, and I wanted her. But I had to settle for who wanted me. I just settled for her, you know. I did a DEI date. I'm sorry. I just said, you know. Oh, I was her DEI pick, I guess. But I didn't want her. I just settled for her. You know, let me shut up. Hey, Rhonda. Because I really want to say a joke. I really want to say a joke. Y'all seen that movie Eddie Murphy with Respucia? Did y'all see that movie with Eddie Murphy and Respucia? Norbit. That's all I'm going to say. Wait a minute. Speaking about Norbit, let me go to Tubi. And let me see if Tubi got Norbit on there. And if they don't, I will be sending they people an email to tell them to bring Norbit. Okay, they don't got Norbit. They got Friday. Oh, damn. Oh, but they do got the head of state. They do got the head of state. Praise the Lord. Norbit. Okay, they do got the head of state. The head of state is a great movie. It is an it's underrated. That movie was so fucking. Yeah, Bernie as the vice president, Chris Rock as the president, and that's on Tubi. They also got Joanna Man, they got Death of a Funeral, they got Taxi, they got Empire, they got Friday, they got Bernie Mac. I mean, everybody saying, Wiley, why do you like Tubi like that? Because it's offering opportunities to black content creators. Like if you're a director and a screenwriter, you can get your shit on Tubi. They got Barbershop, they got Eddie Griffin. You can tell them I said it. You got What's Worth it's. I love Tubi. It's lit. Stalked by My Doctor is lit. Black Coffee, that's a great independent black film. I remember I watched that years ago. They got Robber. They got Kung Fu of Drunkenness. They got A Million to One. They got a Low Down Dirty Shame, another beautiful independent black film that is a hood, as we call the black hood, a hood classic on Tubi. I love it. What was that show that Brandon Carson was in again? House of, because I'm gonna watch that tonight. House of Heat. Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna watch that tonight. Because I was watching that last night. I'm going to watch that and chill. I'm going to go and watch that tonight. Hey, Jazz. I'm going to talk with y'all a little bit because it's only 9 o'clock. I'm going to do a little after show, and then I'm going to watch House of Heat because shout out to Brandon Carson here. He's on there. And shout out to Tubi. Thank y'all for hiring my friend. That's dope. That's dope. That's dope. Let's go. Because he's an underrated person. And Brandon Carson, he deserved that. Because he's a very talented man. Sweet. Great. I know his career before even Tubi existed. They had a show called About Him. It's an independent gay reality series. And Brandon Carson was the lead character. He was the lead of that show. So God bless you, Brandon Carson. And I gave him a shout out on Instagram. He loved me that day because sometimes it's a hit and miss when I be trolling him. You know, he loved me yesterday because I showed him love. So, all right, I love you, Brandon Carson. Wiley, you see Storm acting like a pussy and took his video about Cardi B down. What? Tex, are you kidding me? Wait a minute. Let me verify because y'all like to say shit. Before I get excited, let me go to his channel. Hold the fuck up. Cause y'all are saying, let me hold the fuck up. Give me a second. Oh my God. Why I removed my video after contacting Cardi B at 11:20 p.m. That's my time. No, that's his time. Somebody, okay. Okay, he got a lie coming. Hold up. Let me put on here, notify me. Bitch. I'm about to put on, look at, baby. Hold up, y'all. Look at that y'all see up in there. Miss Barbara, Message of the Spirit for Ethical New York. She up in there being a member. I hope he don't motherfucking drop that link, because that crazy bitch gonna be up there being stupid. That motherfucker, she said that she cooked for Reverend Al Sharpton and that she cooked in the kitchen and all that shit. That is a crazy ass woman. I hope she do. No, I hope she do hit the link. Thank God you removed that video. Now she don't have to bother you no more. That dog is gonna get her day. Look now. If somebody say something about now Cardi, if somebody say something about Miss Barbara, her name Miss Barbara. If somebody say something about Miss Barbara, she'll be pissed. Now you see how she calling people dogs, Denise. Now y'all see how she hit Storm Monroe calling people dogs, right? Y'all see how she said, did you go get that dog that day? Y'all see that shit, right? Now, when I was dragging her raggedy ass, she wanted to have sympathy. And y'all was in that, you shouldn't talk to her like that. She calling people motherfucking dogs. Okay. Oh, bitch. Where's my motherfucking notebook at? I'm taking notes. I don't give a fuck if StreamYard ain't working. I'm going live right up on YouTube, and I'm gonna be reviewing it. And my views is gonna go up that day because that live ain't gonna be about Kamala Harris. Neither is gonna be about Donald Trump. It's gonna be about Storm Monroe. We gonna be I got my notes ready. We ready? When he going live? He going. Look at the countdown. At 4 minutes 10 seconds. I got my notebook. This is my beef sector notebook. This ain't my political notebook. You know, all my political stuff. This is my beef sector notebook. This is beef sector. Now, Republicans, I love y'all. If y'all want to come back and see me drag a motherfucker, come on back. I'm gonna take my Trump shirt off. I gotta take my Trump. I'm gonna take my Trump. No, I might leave my Trump. I'm gonna leave my Trump shirt on. Okay? I'll leave it on. What the fuck? I'm gonna take off my motherfucking Trump shirt. I paid $20 motherfucking dollars for this Trump. The truth really upset most people. Bitch, I paid $20. I'm in this shirt gonna be my motherfucking church shirt, going to the store shirt, post office, washing my ass shirt. I paid for this shirt. I ain't taking this motherfucking shirt. If you upset because I got on this shirt, I don't give a flying fuck if you upset because I got on my hat. I don't care, ho. I paid for it. What the fuck you gonna do? Come to my house and steal it? You gonna get motherfucking, I'm gonna call the cops and it's gonna be theft. They're gonna tase your black ass. You ain't snatching my hat off, you psycho. You forgot about the House of Heat. Yeah, I forgot about the House of Heat. Because right now, the House of Heat is on Tubi. You can go watch that shit whenever you get done. Right now, the House of me motherfucking dragging Storm Monroe, he gonna have to get motherfucking dragged. Because his ass sat there and put that video out, and then we got to put it on WileyTheTroll.com. We gonna go to the House of Heat when I, after his ass, get through lying about Cardi, we gonna be writing notes, so we gotta put it on our website. It gotta go through ChatGPT, because it gotta go on WileyTheTroll.com. But bitch, just know we gonna have our notes, because he gonna be that line. Oh, I took it down because my lawyers and my lawyer team, they all told me. He ain't got no lawyers. He gonna sit there and lie. He gonna sit there and give your ass fake news. He gonna lie with them big ass. I told my lawyer told me take it down. If I do take it down, do that. And then my video's still up that he said about my grandmother. See, that's the sad part about it. He still got my shit on unlisted, but he take down Cardi B shit. You know why he took down Cardi B video and not my video when he said I molested my grandmother? Because Cardi B got money. He know I ain't got no money right now. So he can leave that video. I don't care about the video that he got on me because it ain't gonna make or break me. Because God gonna handle him. And I'm gonna handle him right now because I'm gonna drag his ass because he's the down low homosexual. He's eating, and he got 2 community guideline strikes. He's 1 strike away to lose his channel. So, and he buy views. And I didn't even watch, and the gag is, and shout out to my sister Tamara, and that's the gag, I didn't even watch it. And that's the gag, I didn't even watch that shit. If Jada did not go on motherfucking X to tell me about that motherfucking shit, I didn't even watch it. Do you know why I didn't watch it? Because it's a bunch of bullshit. That's why I did not watch it. That's why I didn't watch it. Because it's a bunch of bullshit. The reason why I didn't watch it, because he's a liar. Why would I watch that stupid shit? I didn't watch it. I put his ass like the DNC, do not watch. I didn't watch it. They said, did you watch the DNC? What was your thought? I didn't watch that bullshit. I saw maybe a clip or two, like Patty LaBelle fucking up the words, Lil Jon, Young John, yeah, being stupid. That's it. And Oprah, we're not going back. Bitch, you a whole billionaire. Shut your raggedy ass down, Oprah. Didn't you just get exposed for having Ozempic? Didn't you just get out of the hospital for shitting for having diarrhea? And you out there just cooning, and we're not going back. Oh, we gonna get Kamala Harris. Look at that coon. I said,
I just wish, and see, Fox, I love Fox, but they don't do it right. When are y'all gonna drag these people? But they can't do it. They white. They can't. They can't sit there and say, "Sit your cooling ass down." Oh my God, that's racist. Because white people, they just some races. You say coons, and in this movie, I love this movie. Forrest Gump. There's a scene in the movie. The man said, "What's going on? It's coons here." And Forrest said, "I like coons, raccoons, goats." He thought they were talking about. The man said, "No, we talking about niggas." Oh, and Forrest Gump, he wasn't racist. He loved black people. Baby, Bubba and Forrest had a strip boat, strip ball, strip. Forrest Gump wasn't racist. Forrest Gump wasn't racist. He wasn't racist. Baby, Forrest Gump gave Bubba family a share of the empire, and Forrest Gump didn't have to do that. He gave them a big old check, and Bubba mama was able to have servants feed her for the rest of her life. I love that movie. That movie was so based in truth. I love that movie. I love it. Let me see if they got Forrest Gump and Tubi. Now, Tubi, come on. I hope y'all got Forrest Gump. Now, if y'all don't got it, don't worry. I'll reach out to the people over there. I'll reach out to Mr. Maddox. You gotta have Forrest Gump. Don't worry. I'll talk to Prada. Don't worry. I'm gonna send y'all an email because y'all need to have Forrest Gump. Only reason I want y'all to have it Tubi and not Netflix, y'all free. Y'all are free. So y'all need to have Forrest Gump. My name is Forrest. Oh, okay. Storm is live. Storm is live. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Little black boy, you're beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. All right, y'all. Make America great again. On November 5th, vote for President Donald J. Trump. Okay. All the ghetto people that want to get to be Dragon Storm, we over here watching.